Hey there, everybody. I'm George Zeke, and with me here are a ton of people. We got T Cheesy, Ready Player One, Playoff Beard, and we got some pretty exciting stuff for you today.
We do.
We got some news, we got some exciting things, and we have T Cheesy here to talk about stuff.
Absolutely.
But are they exciting?
Eh.
All right. First, I am told that Ready Player One only has 2 minutes for us. If you could please, in the chat, the moderators in the chat, please count it down. Put 120 seconds on the clock. Ready Player One, tell us about Gamescom. Go!
We're leaving on Sunday. We're going to land on Monday. And we're going to do really awesome, cool things. Come see us at the Twitch booth.
They can't even hear you.
Come see us. Can you guys hear me? George,
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
No.
Now? We're good? Yeah? You can hear me?
No, I can't.
Maybe.
So we are going to Gamescom next week,
Ding.
George and I. It is
That's
the
gonna be fun.
invasion of Z-Kent and Ready Player One.
Prepare yourselves.
I'm going to try to put Playoff Beard in my suitcase, maybe?
Are you going to do fun things?
Nice.
We try our hardest to do fun things.
For the people who don't know, Gamescom is awesome. It's like kind of like E3, but for like the players, for like the people attending, as opposed to just being like all about the media and the corporate people. So very, very cool. Very fun out of Germany. So it's a very big event over there. I'm very glad that we'll be over there. I hope all of the European players will come as if all of Europe were a very tiny place and show up and hang out with the devs.
Right. Yeah.
The VGL guys will be there. Yuval Andre will be there.
Awesome.
But most of all, this guy's going to be there.
Nansen will be
All
there.
right.
Someone's
How much time do we have left?
How much time do we have left?
I don't know. Last I saw it was 60. They're doing a very bad job.
Can we
All
do
right.
a one
50
ice guild?
seconds.
One ice guild.
You want to do one ice right away? Oh my God! All right.
Right off.
In the
Stream
last
start.
in the last 50 seconds, one ice guild winner. Someone can join the team that can challenge any champion on the dev stream at any time. All right. Just type anything in the chat.
One ice guild.
It doesn't matter what you say. If you're a follower, you're eligible to win. All right. Here we go. All the people. 40 seconds left. Oh my goodness.
Is exceptions here?
All right. All the people. We'll give it a second. Oh, there's a lot of.
I don't even know
Wow,
what's
that's a
going
lot
on
of
anymore.
emotes. That's a lot of emotes. All right. 3, 2, 1. VG Gamer EU. Very appropriate name.
Appropriate.
Appropriate. Hope to see you.
Joins the One Ice Guild. Amazing, phenomenal.
Congratulations.
Oh, I'm
way
just
to
A lot of
spamming
Vs.
letters.
way to
A lot of
go.
Vs.
Way to go.
All right. Congratulations. Stop spamming now.
Congratulations.
So maybe we'll do other things like that later. You're off the clock. Tag out.
Wow, she just ditched. That was
that's-
extremely fail.
I'm sorry.
Someone's gonna make an
I give it
animated
like
gif
a
of that.
5 out of 10.
That was so
That was good.
lame.
Yeah.
High five Taka.
High five. I never know if you people want a fist bump.
If you people. Wow.
You people.
What kind of people are you talking
Yeah.
about here?
You people.
we have,
people.
we have a multi-ethnic
You
group
people.
here at Super Evil.
You people.
Why did you make it racial?
Wow.
Make it racial.
Playoff Beard. Goodness.
Playoff beard.
Kicking things over
guys
under the
see
table. I don't know what's happening here anymore.
All
I
right.
like your shirt though.
Goodbye.
Your shirt's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's you people. When busting out the you people. All right, real quick on the news. Pretty stacked weekend. Someone, my voice just went to a
Yeah.
12-year-old place
Welcome
right there.
to puberty again.
Welcome to Puberty Playoff Beard. You have a large beard for puberty. In addition to Gamescom, it seems like a lot of events this weekend. I think there's a Fox Hunt tournament. I at least saw the posters out of Exceptions, which or not out of autocorrect, which should be really fun. There's an international event on Sunday that I'm going to participate in.
Nice.
I saw Skydevil, Khaleesi, Lady Wabish,
Nice.
the Haley Baby, I think, as well. So look for that on Sunday. I'll be playing in that, having fun in that. It's going to be a good time. Naked Green has Fight Club tomorrow.
Yes.
Nice.
The Fight Club Championships, or however the Fight Club works.
Right.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
I-
So I have nothing I can
You can
actually
only
say
watch-
about
you can only
Fight
watch
Club.
Fight Club.
right.
But Fight Club is tomorrow, so look on Naked Green's channel for Fight Club. And VGL is experimenting. They did this in EU. Now they're going to do it in NA. They're experimenting with draft pick play.
I'm so excited.
And
for
that's
that.
this weekend as well. In addition to, of course, the Worlds. Yesterday we saw Fusion versus Divine Brothers. incredible matches there.
They were
Yeah.
very,
The
very
tightest
close.
matches that we've seen. The picks and bans, I think, really factored into that as well. We have 2 special guests on their way stuck in traffic. We will wait and talk to them about that when they arrive. But yeah, so I think that is the news. It's packed what you can expect today. We're going to tell you right up off the front that today's reveal is Stormlord Arden Tier 2, who will be in Update 1.7, and you've already seen the splash art in the game, I believe.
Yep.
So if you want to stay around and see the in-game footage of Stormlord Arden Tier 2, which I think is pretty awesome, then stick around. If that's not a big enough reveal for you, then hashtag deal with it
Yep.
and go watch somebody stream. So that's the reveal today. Yeah, salty beard.
Yeah, that's all we got. We're done.
That's
here.
it.
Peace.
Flip the thing. But most importantly, and this is why you're all here, even if you don't know it, today we are doing, all the matches today will be the community, that's you, versus the All-Stars, which is not me.
Not us.
That
It's
is Z Kent,
Yeah.
and that is our 2 special guests, unless our 2 special guests never get here.
Right.
And then Tachizi,
And then we'll pretend that we're
Tachizi can
all-stars.
tap in as an
Yeah.
all-star for sure. He's an elite player. He's a better player than me, to be sure. But the way this is going to work, community versus all-stars, is, we have the normal ice giveaways here. It's like 500 ice.
Yep.
For 3 people. You have to be a lucky winner. So long as you're following the channel, you can win. We're going to start at the normal base, just like usual. But
We're gonna step it up a bit.
how's it going to go from there?
So for each match that we win,
Right.
the prize will go up by 250 ice per player.
All right, so the important thing is that for it to pay out, the community has to win.
Yep.
So for example, by the 3rd, 4th match, it might be 1,000 or 1,500 ice per person.
But they gotta win.
wins.
If they win.
Yeah, but the community's got to win. So basically, it's going to work. It's going to start out. It's going to be community versus devs. If the devs win, we're going to do 5. Or if the all-stars win,
All-Stars.
it's going to be 500 ice payout, right? And then we'll move on. But then it'll go up and go up and go up, and it only pays out at the higher amount if the community wins.
Yep.
So we'll probably have a match that, if these guys keep winning, that is 1,500 ice to 3 separate people, but only if the community can win to trigger the payout. So it's kind of I don't know, they might root for the All-Stars at first and then switch to rooting for the community, or maybe they just want community pride.
I think
we'll
they
see
win
how it
more
goes.
ice if they just keep beating us.
If you are saying what and you don't understand what we just said, we don't understand it either, but we'll announce the ice amounts.
When you win, you get iced.
Yeah, but the more, the deeper we go, the more ice it's
Right.
going to be worth if
Yeah.
if the All-Stars keep winning.
Right.
So we'll see. I'm not explaining this well at all because we just thought it up like 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
But it's a chance for the community to take on the All-Stars and get huge ice payouts for both the people playing in the match and for the lucky winners on the stream.
Yep.
So
All
stay
right.
tuned for that. Hang out for that. Let's get into why this guy, other than him just being a wonderful
So
person
you want to preface
that we
this a
love
bit?
to be around.
Or do you want to just hop into it?
Let's just hop into it.
All right, so
For anyone who doesn't know, what do you do here?
I am
Yeah, who
the
are you?
senior UI engineer. So
Yes,
I do
you
all
are.
all the user interface.
Very senior, in
Yeah,
fact.
all the menus.
Ouch.
Yes.
Why was that funny?
I don't know.
I meant that with respect.
I see. So I do all the menus, HUD, stuff like that. Chat, friends list, party.
Why do you get so
screen.
subdued when you talk about your job description? Don't you like your
I
job?
love my job.
Like, I gotta do these things.
Yeah.
Just how it is.
I'm not going to say anything else. I feel like I'm bringing you down.
No, we're good.
All right,
We're good.
so
All
we're
right,
gonna hop into this.
So
Okay,
what
we're gonna hop
we're
into it.
doing is we're going to show you some of the things that Tachizi and the
Some
rest
small
of the team
things
have
that we
been
put in.
working on
Yeah.
in 1.7
Yeah.
that, they seem small, but they do make a big difference to
Hopefully.
player experience.
Absolutely.
We're excited to put them in, and it's part of what is kind of an overall theme of this update, which is really trying to prioritize player pain and the things that players have been telling us that they want in the game.
Right.
So a really quick little bit of that today.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, here we go. Hop into the first
All right,
thing.
one of the most requested
Boom.
things ever. Yes. That button is being added in 1.7.
So what's it do?
It allows you to mute the pings from your teammates.
Hooray!
So,
Like so. You press on it, when it's red, you will not get pings from that teammate. And it's on an individual basis.
So Fury was really BM, so T-Cheesy was just
Yeah,
like, I don't want to
definitely
do
chose
this guy
him.
anymore.
He was raging at me. He was like,
As he often does.
"Why are you level 1 still? Get off
47
of
seconds into the game.
Get off of the platform."
Dude,
even buy items.
no.
Yeah.
Dude, Fury with the question mark pings.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing, bro? Come on, no rotation.
Okay,
Where was
okay.
Where was the rotation, dude? You know, when Fury gets toxic in your game,
Then you can mute him.
Mute him. Get rid of him.
Little do you know,
Deal with
the
it.
only player that you can mute is Fury.
That's right.
No one else.
That's
can.
the
no.
only one. Everybody.
oh no, this is really
This is a very
version
specialized.
one.
Very
I hope that's
specialized.
not. I hope that's not
Very
true.
specialized.
All right, so we know this is, and we're making light of it, but this is a very, very real thing in the community.
Absolutely.
You go in solo queue into some casual game with people you've never met before, who you will never meet, and they get really aggressive with the pinging, thinking that they're all righteous and that they know what's best for everyone in the world. Now you just turn them off, and you don't have to deal with that garbage anymore.
And to answer, your teammate will not know that they've been muted.
Oh, that's good.
So there's no saltiness there.
Then
They
I will
can-
definitely do this
They
to
can
Fury.
rage away. They'll still get your pings, but if you start raging back, they'll just mute you.
That's
So,
even better because they're
yeah.
just wasting their time.
Right.
That makes me
That's
feel.
no good.
that
You don't want
makes
your
me-
teammates to waste your time.
No,
their time.
that makes me
Well,
feel
you don't-
good in my heart if someone is spamming toxic pings and they don't even know that it's for nothing.
I see.
Okay, that's good. That's good progress.
All right, should we hop
Yes.
on to the next bit?
Yes.
What do you want to talk about this a little bit more?
No, this is good.
All right.
There is something else that I didn't get you guys
Oh.
pictures for, but I want to talk about it.
All right.
later.
Boop.
All right. Changes to the party
So,
screen.
What's up here?
All right. So notice at the top, it's no longer a toggle. We have done a drop down with casual match and everything, so that your teammates will know what queue you're going to be going into.
Yeah.
Go ahead and expand it.
All right.
So we have all of the ones that you would expect, casual, ranked, and private. But I was listening to a
Yeah.
podcast, and I heard a request for the ability to go into bot matches with your party.
I said that too.
You were not on the podcast.
Yeah, if you made a podcast, then you could request
If it doesn't
list.
happen on the podcast, it doesn't count.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
All
how
right.
it works.
All right,
true.
fine. I
It's
got to
very
go
true.
on Shadow the Vein and,
But yes.
the lane and the fold more.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go into bots and such. Oh, there's a lot of pictures I should have gotten you.
You can
Wait,
go
wait,
back
no,
and
no,
get some
failed.
more.
Don't move
I'm-
on from this yet. This
no,
is a thing.
it's on the screen, but
No, no,
I should have gone to.
But so bot games. I mean, this is
We're allowed
good
to go to talk
because
about private.
there are a lot of people who have said like, I want to bring my friend into the game. He's never played before,
Yep.
right? And we don't want to just jump in against real humans. I wish I could go with him into a bot game and go hang out against the really
Absolutely.
stupid Ringo and
Yep.
Glaive, but I can't do it. It makes him go by himself
Yep.
in with two other random people into a bot game. That's weird and dumb,
Right.
super evil.
Yep.
Why do you hate
Yeah.
us? Why do you hate us, super evil? Right? So now,
But we
thanks-
don't hate them.
Now, thanks to Tachizi, you can do a bot game with your noob friends.
Or with your vainglorious friends,
Yeah.
if you just want to get around and
Yeah, maybe they make some kind of mini game. See how fast like Gabe Vizzle, Iraqi Zoro, and Koldamit can win a bot game together.
right.
And if it gets
Speed
under
runs.
5 seconds, I would not be
First
surprised.
one to like
The game
100 kills.
instantly ends. Bot surrender.
First one to 100 kills. That would be fun.
Ah. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be pretty
Something
fun.
else on this one. I don't have a
This is here
picture
too.
for it.
That's here too.
Yep.
All right.
That's new too.
What do you want me to point at?
You can't point at it because it's not on the screen.
okay.
But we are adding 2 more spectator slots.
Okay, so
There
instead
are now
of
4 spectator slots.
cool,
Yes.
so instead of 2, you can get 4 people in now.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's especially good for, we're seeing more and more like multilingual international broadcasts, especially with tournaments. They're really easy to get. You know, it's like you want to have Jonobi and Alvaro and my gosh, Azar, like all these people in there. You know, Don John maybe there for German, right? And they want to do the same broadcast of a tournament, but in 4 different languages. They can do
Right.
that. Or you know, streamers can bring in more people in for the games, and my favorite use of it, which will be in the patch notes, is that competitive teams, can now have more players in games to play, analyze, and coach at the same time. So I think there's a lot of uses. People will find their own uses for that. And also on the screen, in case you haven't noticed, there are a couple of environments where instead of it saying like decentish or not bad, it will say skill tier 4, skill tier 1, and that we find is much more helpful for people who are trying to arrange fair games, because sometimes you're like, which is high?
Yeah.
Is not
Decentish,
bad?
pretty
Is not bad
good.
higher than decentish? Is it higher than pretty good?
Yeah.
I can't
No one
remember
really
anymore.
knows.
Yeah.
So I still don't know. So then you just use the number and it'll be easier. So I
Absolutely.
love
All
it.
right.
I love the names, but the
Absolutely.
Here's
numbers
the
help.
test. What in order are the skill tiers?
In order are the skill tiers.
Yeah.
Ask
All
again
right,
later.
ask again later.
Ask again later.
So then there's
it
there's not
not
bad,
bad- not
there's not
bad?
bad.
Nothing is getting there,
There's
right?
getting there.
there.
All right, we already lost.
All right, we failed.
Getting there, not bad. Decentish, yada yada
Pretty
yada.
good.
Pretty
Hot
good.
Dogs,
all those.
Vainglorious.
amazing.
And then the
Pinnacle.
one that's above Vainglorious that we can't talk about yet. All right, so moving on.
Yeah. Oh, can we go back to the score screen?
Boop, boop.
Yeah. All right. Something else we did here. We
Oh,
removed
yeah.
we removed the hero names. Now it's
Yeah.
just the beautiful icons.
And when you die, that
When you die,
gets like red
yeah,
with
it
the
goes
number on it.
red number. Yep. Also, another thing that I don't have a picture for, and hopefully I can explain it clearly. Thumbs up and thumbs down on the finish screen.
Mm-hmm.
You can now change them. It does not lock in until you hit the finish button.
So that way in
if
case
you
you accidentally
accidentally
tap on it,
thumbs
right?
up or thumbs down somebody,
Why you gotta go the negative place?
I changed it.
All right,
If you
so, yeah.
accidentally thumbs down somebody
Right.
and accidentally choose something from the list, then you can go,
Right,
no,
so
wait,
if
I want
you're,
to thumbs
so
up.
if you're
thumbs
like,
up.
Zken is so awesome, I want to honor him for this. Oh
Right.
no, I hit the thumbs down. Now I gotta choose
Right.
if he's toxic.
Yep. Same thing with
Zekin's toxic.
Can you go back to the big cam? I want to make sure people know who we're talking
All
about
right.
here. Tachizi is here with us.
Hello.
Hi.
Zken is here with us.
Ding.
I'm Playoff Beard. I
We have
heard some
Taka
whispers
behind us.
behind
Taka.
me. Was that Taka talking to
Yeah,
us?
Taka's whispering.
Who's behind us? Who's behind us?
I'm
Who's
concerned.
no longer stuck in traffic? Oh my goodness! Come on, come in here.
They have seen you already.
Oh my goodness, he's
We
looks
got
so
Fuji.
dapper too.
Hi.
So good.
It is
Very
one of the
classy.
stars of Fusion who just finished up some probably the most competitive, entertaining games we've seen
Yeah.
at the World Invitational so far.
They were really fun.
Welcome, sir.
Hi.
Thank you
How
for
are
being the father of Vainglory on that team.
Yeah, no doubt.
Very much
No
so.
doubt.
Grandpa Ben.
Uncle Fuji, I think.
Uncle
is
Fuji,
Fuji.
that's
the
good.
name
So long
that's
as it's
been
not the
going
creepy
around.
uncle, that's
No,
good. All right.
Not that one.
Welcome, Fuji.
Hi.
We
Tell me-
want to talk about those games.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to talk in this microphone.
I do have a question for you. Before
Yes.
the matches, during character select, you were definitely saying a lot of things. What were you talking about?
It was really just kind of trying to calm the team a little bit, like just pump them up, like get them excited. Like I was
Right.
talking to Old School, being like, you know, you're like the best like farmer NA, like you've got
Yeah.
the best CS, like you've got this, because there were bands and stuff that we thought might come in, and I'm just trying to like keep confidence on the team and talking to Rect about like his skills and things, and just kind of giving them both like
Sure.
motivation. So.
And that,
Very
I mean,
cool.
you're touching on something that I think is important. And for the people who haven't seen, you can go now to OGN Global on YouTube, and you can. It's actually in the in-game news section. It's a giant freaking feature. So click on that and watch the replay. We are going to talk about spoilers most likely in this segment with Fuji, so be aware of that if you haven't seen the matches yet. But one thing that's been really interesting, and it relates to the Japanese team, Divine Brothers, and it also relates to Tigerphobia and Invincible Armada out of Korea, is an information gap.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of film that you can watch
Right.
on Fusion and Legacy and the other Nemesis, the other variations therein, right?
Yeah.
The whole world knows that Old School is one of the best Foxes in the
Fox
world.
player, yeah.
Right?
Right.
Now, but very, very, very little information on Invincible Armada, very little information from Divine Brothers other than, just like sentiments, thoughts that, like, we think Stan Smith's a really good Taka. Like, so what you're alluding to here is, the possibility of having to deal with a Vox ban just because there's a lot of film on you guys that they were able to reference going into it.
Yeah, I mean, in going into Worlds, you're naturally going to have nerves, and there's going to be some things that if you can't maybe play the champion you're most confident with, that might kind of get to you. Not to mention you're on a stage in front of a crowd,
Yeah.
and for something
Which
like
no one's ever done in Vainglory before,
right.
regardless of
Right.
age. This is brand new for everyone.
We had our PAX faxes, but those were like small scale.
Yeah.
That is not
that's-
OGN, like
little
the
different.
crazy
Yeah,
freaking
Everybody
production
was sharing
values.
like a couch. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone was really comfortable.
Yeah, that's right.
Here you're like in a booth, like isolated. There's like spotlights in your face.
Yeah.
Like it's very different. But and I think like props to Old School. Like he's so young. So someone who's his age, going in front of people, performing,
Yeah,
doing all these
absolutely.
things, like to have his primary character banned out, like. It can be kind of like it could be an issue for him, but honestly, like he still kept his cool and he was confident on the mics. He wasn't like freaking out or anything.
No, in the second game,
and he did really well.
he
in the second
really
game, and
really
Lane
bounced back in the
especially.
second
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I think so. So I think overall like it was really good, but at the same time you're right. Like there wasn't any footage. There's not a lot of like we're sitting around watching videos of these guys play and we know exactly what they're gonna do. But either way, like the games were really fun. Like it's unfortunate we lost, but at the same time like they were both really close. And the second game was just like madness. Like the whole game was
Oh,
pure
yeah.
action. It was so much fun to play the whole time.
I want to return to this, but I want to not
But
just
first-
hold Tachizi hostage in the middle of the segment here. He's about to
He's
throw
got a
down
little
on
bit
Fuji.
more things
yeah.
to talk about.
No,
So-
I wanted to
Hang
Old
out with us.
school.
You're going to be one of the all-stars.
We have like
I
a
believe we have
wave in the
another
back.
all-star here who's coming in as well to
He's
take on the
definitely
community.
here.
Who is
he back
who's
here?
rattling
Ah.
around back there?
back here somewhere. Here,
We'll introduce him after.
No, don't
Let me
leave.
get out of here.
Don't leave. You're the prettiest person
All right, let me
here.
get out of here.
Wait, all right, Tachizi's gonna talk a little bit about a little bit more stuff, and then
Oh, yeah,
we'll
okay,
introduce our
okay.
other all-star.
So-
all right, so going back to
You
this,
don't have to leave, do you?
So you can tell
No,
me
I
a
don't
little
I
bit
don't
about
want you to leave either.
Oh, okay.
what's
Okay.
this little thing here.
That is the community page.
Screw that, man.
Now, if you
Wow.
if you remember in 1.6, there
Deal
was a
with it,
little
community.
question mark in the bottom right. It brought up a little slide for like
on the thing.
links to Facebook and the forums and things like that. We decided it needed its own page. It would look a lot nicer. So that's what that's for. And then right below it is the new Friends page icon.
which is cool.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
a nice little
and
chat thing.
of course, we talked about this before. Crafting of
The
cards.
crafting, right? Here is the final look of the tile. You go to the get just get cards section of the market. And
Yes,
at the
you
very
do.
bottom, you'll find this crafting. And you click on it or the crafting cards button, it will,
It'll go your cards and
well, it'll go to all cards.
it'll go all cards.
So it's really
Oh,
important. You can craft any card in the game,
even if you don't have one.
even if you don't have one. So it'll be grayed out, outfit out, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go get whatever cards you want.
T-Cheesy with 43 ounces.
Yeah, like that?
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, look at my essence.
If only, right?
If only.
That's
Yeah,
that's a lot of unsing.
that's a lot of instinct.
All right. And here's just, a little
This was
bit.
just a
Go
little-
ahead and show off a card we've never shown
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
That
just a
sounds
little
cool.
preview.
All right,
Isn't
then.
it beautiful?
It is. It's amazing. All right. Anything else you want to talk about the crafting system a bit, or you good?
No, I think Isaac went over it, right?
Yeah.
So-
Who's
pretty much.
Isaac?
Yeah. Kraken.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
That's all you got? No, because I'm
That's
just
all
messing
he's
with you.
got.
That's good. All right.
So that's a sneak peek
That's good.
into 1.7.
We still have Stormlord Art in Tier 2 coming later in the broadcast, and the biggest thing, the community is going to take on Zekent,
Hello.
Fuji,
Hello.
and someone who is not,
Just creeping, lurking.
who's just creeping.
It's still,
like-
still
like-
creeping?
Oh my gosh. And
There
he
you go.
looks.
Everyone is
why
so
did
well
why didn't I
dressed.
get the memo? All I wore was my red hat.
I know. I'm wearing like
would've-
shorts and like
Yeah.
a t-shirt.
I would have
Here.
worn a blazer.
It makes you approachable.
There you go.
You look like you're about to do, like, you remember like
duet?
like Centauri time. Yeah, for relaxing times, make it Centauri time. You know what I'm talking about from Lost in Translation?
That sounds great.
Oh, well, you can do it with the Red Bull. Here, bring
Yes.
the Red Bull up.
That is actually coincidental. I actually drink Red Bull and I'm pretty sleepy, so that is my caffeine for the day.
Just bring the Red Bull up and just say for relaxing times,
For relaxing times,
make
drink-
it Centauri time.
make it Century time.
All right, someone will know what I'm talking about. I'm too old.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No one has
I was
any
not a
idea.
fan of that
Familiar,
movie.
even though I cannot remember where it's from.
All right, so this is the threesome. It
This
is
is true.
Zekent,
Should I?
Fuji from Fusion,
We released you.
Pwned by Ukrainian from Gangstars,
I was going to let him sit down.
are our all-stars who will take on the community in matches that every time All-Stars wins, the stakes of how much ice we could give away will go up. The kitty will get larger and larger, but it will only pay out if the community manages to beat this threesome.
Oh.
Ding.
Yeah. The kitty, the
The
pot.
pot of money.
So the
Pot of
strategy,
gold.
guys,
I've never
is
heard
don't
that
beat
term
us the
used
first
before.
game.
Right.
Wait like 2 games.
Hold off.
And
Hold off.
Yeah,
larger and
just,
larger.
Yeah.
just give us some easy time.
All right.
That's right.
Give
Just let
us
them
some
win.
easy
Let them
time.
win.
Yeah.
Let them
Take
win.
it easy.
Hashtag
on us.
easy time. Is that a new game mode? There's
That's-
casual, competitive, and easy time.
Yeah.
Actually, you
Just
know,
don't buy any items.
party versus bots
Yeah.
could be called easy time.
This is
That's-
true.
There's no
Those
gold
bots are
items.
pretty dumb.
That's not even easy time. That's like, I'm so drunk I can't think. I can still win time.
All right. Let's
All
hop
right.
into some games.
All right, let me get out of this chair.
Time for games.
Thank you for joining us.
Yep.
Let's hop you over to somewhere.
Bye, everybody.
All right,
Chairs.
I'm gonna
All right.
do
You
this
have your own
thing
device,
with the
or you want to use one of
spectator.
these?
We have
You got your
we have
own.
devices.
iPad would be awesome.
All right, here.
All right.
I'm needy.
We're gonna get you
So
guys
needy.
set up.
Come on.
I don't know.
Oh, well, you've got the phone.
I do have a phone.
I think in honor of old school, you guys should play the iPads like he does.
Oh, and like with the thumbs.
No.
He does use a mini.
Yeah.
No.
So he can actually
Oh, this
Well,
is
actually,
bad.
he just got a new iPad. He's
Yeah.
proud of it. And what color do you think he got?
I don't know.
Gold.
Oh, wow.
Of course. Of course.
I probably just logged myself
should've
out
known.
of the other one,
He
so
just
don't
needs
go to
the
that
laser.
cam.
Did he do a laser
Here.
inscription on the bag? So VG.
No, you didn't log yourself out unless you're currently on that one.
Okay.
So I think you're good.
Here. Oh, you have your own? You can use your own. That's fine.
All right. I'm
That's
so
fine.
ready. So I'm just gonna be picking people from my friends
I
list.
slip
I'll try
in my
making
chair?
teams
Yeah.
somewhat reasonable.
I'm gonna spectate, and I'm horrible at it.
All right. So if the spectator cam goes crazy, you can blame Playoff Beard.
Yeah,
right.
you're getting timed out. Okay. Multitasking. I am Playoff Beard.
I'm gonna play like Cole does.
I am Playoff Beard. That is capital P, capital B, in North America.
Are we supposed to add you? Or am I inviting people?
I don't care. I don't need to be the party leader. I just need to be in the party. You go ahead and do it yourself.
I'm inviting
Matt
people.
Daddy's giving me an invite.
Of course.
All right.
And Punt, are you on yet?
I am on.
You are on. You're right under Playoff Beard. That's so easy.
All right. I will spectate because I am not an all-star, as we all know.
According to the
Alrighty.
images, you are on the player beard.
So what?
No, again. According to the image that circulated
Oh.
online.
Oh no, that one was interesting.
What
The
happened?
cartoon.
Don't worry
image.
about it.
The cartoon image.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Elijah.
Probably
What is this?
Not safe for
not
stream.
safe for
How have
stream.
I missed this?
You retweeted it.
NSFS.
Remember, like you were.
I
Like, tickling
retweeted it?
Zeke and you were like laying on top of him and tickling or something, and it was like a drawn image. Like,
Did this really happen?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Was it like Photoshop or did I do this?
It was totally Photoshop. I don't know if you did that.
Wow.
I don't always remember
Part of the
everything that
time.
happens.
I
I'm
don't see everything
concerned.
That happens here.
All
I'm
right.
concerned.
Push over the.
Okay. I will continue to accept friend invites.
You can host the next game. I'm going
Already insane.
And we're gonna go with. Let's go with someone.
So what account are you on?
I'm on ZKNT all caps.
All right, so ZKNT all caps is the one who's actually making this party.
This party. You're getting the next one.
All right, I'll do whatever
I'm
you
gonna
say.
kick things off.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Go ahead to. We can switch cams now, right?
all right.
Just play some games,
all right.
Lightning Drag. That's what we're trying to do, all right?
There we go. Here.
It's not like we're organized for the dev stream or anything.
Let's do this one instead. There we go.
If you're joining us late,
All right.
So our
Fuji
goal
is
to
here.
win, right?
Our goal is to win
Zken
all
is
the
here.
games.
Home by Ukrainian is here. I am kind of here.
Should I play this thing?
Very much.
All right, Pone, carry me.
Oh.
You got this, right?
Okay, well, let's
Every time the All Stars win, the ice awards increase. But if the community wins, it's going to be at least a payout of 500 ice. If you're playing in this match, you still want to win because you win 500 ice if you beat the All Stars.
This is true.
So the rest of the community might vote for the All Stars in the early round, but if you are these players, Coco, Yuri's, or Nizbot, you want to win because then you will get ice, as will 3 random winners.
All right, so we're gonna try really hard to make them not win.
Yes.
yeah, you guys gotta win.
All
All right.
right, got this.
This is going to happen, and then Stormlord Art in Tier 2 will happen later in the stream.
Man, the other team is
I think
playing
you guys
all
had
characters
things-
that don't have skins
You
yet.
had some announcements and stuff as well.
Just a few.
We can talk about it before. I was hoping you would get here early so I could find out what you were going to say on the dev stream before you said it, but thank you for showing up late.
Whatever it is, I have a feeling it's great.
Okay. Maybe it'll be great. We'll find out.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll hate it.
Censorship.
All right, which one do you want to start with? I like doing this camp.
All right, let's do it. Let's invade.
All right, we're gonna invade. We're invading so hard right now.
This is not what's happening on the
We
screen.
have a better.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There
That is
are
certainly
other
what's happening on
things.
the screen.
All right, so Coco, Yuri, and Nizbot, who is not Nivmet,
No.
they are invading, or maybe not, because
All right.
I'm trying not to say things that I don't care. I don't care. I'm kind of with
Is that
this.
part of the difficulty for the spec or the players?
gonna-
Is that you're
No,
gonna
I
be
don't
helping
care.
us
I
out?
don't care. So now Zekent, Pwned by
Whoa, look at this
Ukrainian,
store stuff.
in
Go
jungle,
fight him.
in
Oh,
lane.
That is so not
It's
nice.
Fuji with all the farm in the world against
there.
Coco. Zekent going, and there's a
I
Vanguard.
stole it. Run.
Early game, pretty happy for Pont and Zekent here. There's a
Oh,
K10 as Yuri tries to put some damage on
All right, let's
Pont.
get out of here. I don't think this will
They don't
work
like it. They're
out.
sitting on the
Fuji's
scout
coming down,
trap.
Fuji's coming
Fuji
down.
with the
Not if
deep
you're not.
rotation.
Now we're here. Let's go.
We're
Oh,
totally
too
going.
late. They're out of sync. The All-Stars.
no.
The All-Stars are out of sync, and now Fox rotates down 2, and they are trapped among 3
This
people.
ain't good.
You're supposed to win the first game.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
okay.
All right, Yuri might.
Oh, no.
Instead, only Zekent is alive. You hear his classic "Oh no" when things go badly.
It's okay. This is a warm-up.
You're gonna defeat my whole premise if you cannot string together some consecutive victories.
It's okay. We got this.
So get your act together, guys.
We'll do. We'll do.
All right.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
This,
Go punch this thing.
this
All
is
right.
in. Yeah, I might cheat. I might go heal critical. Don't tell me what to do. I could go heal in this game. All right. Yuri, Nizbot, they're going to farm. Meanwhile, in lane, let's see this matchup. All right, let's see Fuji. He is one of the best Ringos in the world. He can CS with his toes.
Can you really do that?
He can. I've seen it.
Wow.
He
All right,
can.
let's get these things.
I have seen him get 368 CS on a Ringo with his toes. All right, now
That's very
he's
impressive.
facing a Coco on a Vox who's deeply, deeply afraid.
There's nothing
I don't
for
know
us
if
to
it's
take
the
here.
tier 3
Oh,
skin
he ate the trap.
or if it's the
Okay,
skill.
Vox is coming.
I don't
We're
know.
getting out.
He's gone from lane.
Meanwhile, I'll try not to give away things. Oh, look at Fuji with the rotate. Can you just say it once for me, Fuji? Can you say rotate
Rotate.
real loud,
Rotate.
like with feeling, like you
Get
do?
him!
Anybody's got? No.
He's going.
Do you want to chase? Let's just take the jungle.
All right, the fortress goes down. Now they're going to invade enemy side jungle if there's anything there to take.
Take's on our side.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuji, give me one like heartfelt rotate like you'd say it to your team.
Guys, rotate. Come on.
All right, there we
Hardik,
go.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hardik, what are you doing? I love it. That's the classic one right there. All right, they're going to get both these
Ooh, got
camps.
it.
Yes, they do. Now Yuri is
Careful,
going to
buddy.
force an engagement here. K10, he's
No.
all over Pwned by Ukrainian.
I'm
but
on
there
Nizbot.
is
I'm
a
on Nizbot.
Vanguard,
Got
and
him.
Nizbot goes down as well. Yuri is in trouble.
Careful,
Oh,
buddy.
this Ringo, he's under turret now, taking aggro. Coco staying safely under there.
All right.
And the All-Stars bring it back to 2-2, but they also have already a substantial gold lead.
Yeah.
We see Zekent starting double Oak-Heart in the style that we saw in Worlds.
Jesus.
Fuji
I'm not
with
fan
a
of these
very
scat
quick tension
traps.
bow.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
I love it. You died to a scout trap. That's
Did
amazing.
the scream come before the Vanguard? I think it might.
That's
It did.
that was.
Oh no! Run!
Oh, Pont, why are you here? That was a. Oh man, the
my
greed.
goodness.
The such greed. That was a 3-minute and 30-second tension bow out of Fuji for those keeping track at
I
home.
immediately died after buying.
That's
Death by scout trap.
all right. Fuji, what are you thinking of building here? What are you gonna do?
You know, I don't know. We'll probably go tension bow into some
Boxes over
crit,
here.
I think.
All right, let's go.
With maybe a weapon infusion here soon. But we'll find out.
You do that for how early you do that first weapon infusion when you're in tryhard?
Depends on where we're at as a team, like what we're about to like attack or push. So it can be as early as like level 5, or it could be as late as probably level 7. But we'll see.
What level is it when Hardik is trying to 1v3 people with Kashka?
Level 1, I think.
All right, there we go. All right.
The scout trap game is strong with these guys.
It's
It
true.
is. It is indeed. Zekent leading the way on an art. I'm surprised. Zekent playing Roamer here. I guess it's just the talent on this all-star team. A little surprising
I
though.
love playing support.
But
Roaming and
I
supporting
can't
is
remember the
best.
last time I saw you play in Arden. You secretly playing a lot of Arden?
Should do gold mine, yeah.
Let's do it. I'm on my
All
way.
right, going in on Coco is Pont. there was a Pouncy Fun into a Twirly Death. Yuri, meanwhile, getting the worst of
Stolen.
that. Oh, Zekan stole the kill with the Vanguard. I love it.
Kill secured, man. Kill
I love
secured.
it. Secured my
I
ass.
secured this kill.
Yeah, okay. All right. An early gold mine coming for the All-Stars, trying to up the kitty. I think
I
people
have
know what
literally
that
never
means.
heard that phrase used
The
before
kitty?
in my
Never?
life. Never.
Never.
I feel so old today. All right, the pot of ice. What would that be? The freezer of ice.
I accidentally
Will
opened
grow.
an email.
On my phone, mind you.
phone.
Oh, your phone. Fuji now 1v2 because he's an all-star. Pont cycling down. There's a yummy kind of frenzy on Coco. The scout trap goes off. That's a
Oh
quick
my
death.
goodness.
Pont
I'm going
dies
to
because
save
he's
him.
bored and he wants to go back to base. Takes a quick way home to
Get
shot.
him.
Yuri goes down as well. That is an ace.
That was just next level baiting.
That is an ace.
That was some next level window shot.
In case you joined us late, this is the blue team. What's your name? I need a spontaneous name for the All-Stars. Pickles
Phone
Incorporated.
by Fuji.
Kitty Squad.
Kitty squad.
The Kitty Squad. All right.
Kitty protectors of the kitty.
Pickled by Ukrainian. All right.
Let's go.
All right. The Kitty Squad has to win to increase the ice kitty, but for the community. But the players in the game want to win because then they'll get an ice payout.
Aw.
It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, hello.
Oh shoot.
Coco now. A lot of damage on Fuji. He's going to fall.
Wow.
They turn on Zekan. He tries to run away with his sprint boots. Oh, look at
Oh
that
my
burst.
goodness.
What is that?
That was a scout
This
shot.
it must have been a scout shot. You don't have aftershock yet.
Oh, God.
Going
I don't have
deep after
Hard the
Coco.
Vanguard.
But I do have infusion.
Oh, you have an early infusion. Jeez. All right, let's bring up the scoreboard. See that for ourselves. Kashka on a 7-minute infusion. We just talked about it. A lot of weapon on the other side. They're putting up a good fight, though. When I'm doing this, I almost hit exit spectator every time.
It looks like such a nice button to push.
It would ruin everything.
It's okay, I can just plug
Should
my
add
phone
a
in.
golden, like, glowing, like, banner around it.
Yeah. It's like you really, really want to push this.
That would be horrible. The Great Egress this way. Do anyone know that reference?
No.
I'm just a lonely old man on an island today.
Yep.
Well,
All right, that is a P.T. Barnum reference for those who are ancient like
some
me.
people are into that too. It's okay.
All right. Now I want to ask you, Fuji or Pont. Well, let me ask Pont since he's the one playing Kashka. In vogue at very high skill tier, rushing a fountain or starting defense knowing that you still have the boosted basic attack damage that you can put out. Would you believe in starting defense or starting Crystal on Kashka at this point?
It depends on what composition you have on your team. I think Crystal is pretty good in 1/6. She's more of an assassin Kashka these days than.
Got him.
Yep.
No, there is a gauntlet well coming out, securing 2 kills.
But
Taka is nowhere to be found. And that'll be a turret.
if I'm not doing damage, then it's just Fuji. I know Kashka adds a lot with Crystal. Like you just saw, we basically assassinate the fortress.
Yeah.
This is good. You're giving me permission to build blue on Kashka, which is what I want to hear.
That's
Because
what-
every time I try to do
your
just
favorite.
what the pros do, it never works for
Yeah,
me.
that's
I just
big.
need to do
want this?
what works for
Do
me.
it.
Let that be a lesson to you
Let's
at
get the
home.
other one, too.
We can't all play like Fuji, so play the way that's comfortable for you. Oh my gosh, how fast Yuri died! Just completely deleted. Nizbot is next, and now
Alright, let's go get the other one.
Fuji
Yeah,
in
go
full
get-
control.
The other side.
He might go start playing with his toes.
I need to go home.
Alright, let's get the other one first.
We'll find out.
Alright.
Zekan a quick
I might
4-0.
die from-
Four
Nah,
quick,
that's how I
four
try.
quick kills
I'll
stolen
save
by
you.
Zekan.
I'm kill securing, please.
Alright.
Kill
Let's go.
securing.
Do you want these gold?
He needs that Shiver Steel.
No, you can take it.
He needs that Shiver Steel. If you are watching at home, you should probably be rooting for the All-Stars in the first game to increase the kitty, to increase the ice in the
Still
freezer.
sounds strange.
Increase the ice in the freezer. If you are playing, if you're Coco, Yuri, or Nizbot, you want to win because then you will get 500 ice each. So
Alright.
we'll see how this goes. So it will turn because at some point they're going to stop rooting for the All-Stars and start rooting for the community because they're going to want a big old payout of ice that people can win on the stream in the raffle. All right. Fuji, now I'm just going to stay with Fuji because
chilling.
he's just chilling with his tier 3 skin. Do I have I don't have the pinch to zoom turned on. That's my bad. All right. Here comes
go
Zekant.
somebody.
There's no turret there. He's on the prowl. That's an excellent
so
gauntlet.
slow.
And Coco walks
Oh.
right into the
That's a
wall
great gauntlet.
because he would prefer to be dead.
we got wolves.
That's Attack of the Pack. Here
Not
are
scared.
the little buddies, and they died very quickly.
That they did.
Let's get this guy.
I had that
my
moment where I
goodness.
looked up just to make sure we weren't on mute this whole time. That would have been sad. That would have been very
We
sad.
have done that before a few times.
But we
guess I'll
are
run away.
entertaining ourselves.
I will tank. I got this.
That is another kill. Meanwhile, Taka's just napping.
Where's Taka?
Taka was in your side jungle for a
Oh.
long time, taking your stuff, but is
Not
now
that
just
much.
napping.
In our jungle, to be honest.
Now just napping. It's a
Alright.
napping Taka. Maybe he's going to go put on his Shirokage skin. There you go. There he is. Look at him go. He's so pleased. All right, very good. There's not much left for you, buddy. Sorry to say.
Yeah. So one thing that I'm actually doing a little wrong in this game is my energy management is not that great.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Just that one thing.
Tell us
surprising, I know.
tell us what you would do differently.
So not every time you need to use your abilities to kill a monster. You know, if you're not in a hurry, if you're in advantage.
But Twirly Death is so fun.
I know it's very much fun.
You can't kill a thing.
But like you always want to save a little bit for the fight.
Oh,
Right?
you
Why
left the thing.
why is Zekent 5-0 and 6
I don't
on
know.
Arden?
Because Arden is awesome.
And you're not even switching to build. You're not building a bone saw. You're not building a breaking point.
stealing my,
You're not building an aftershock.
Yep. I got 15 CS.
You're just going to be unkillable and leave your team to rot.
To rot.
Yeah.
Alright, we can fight again if you guys want.
I'm totally
Hold on,
ready.
hold on.
That was if you didn't hear
Hold on.
Fuji said we can fight again if you guys want.
Thank you. Needed that.
Saying
Okay,
it
now
with
we can
feeling.
fight.
Train OP. Every time the train goes by, a minion grows to big size.
Wait for this.
All right, Nizbot goes in and he's
Okay.
going to regret it instantly. The gauntlet comes out. Yummy Catnip Frenzy on Yuri, who is a sad little Kaku. And there is Coco, the next to go down. It's feeling pretty good for the All-Stars right now. Not exactly
See, that
Divine
was
Brothers,
interesting.
but
I
a good
decided
effort.
to lock up Taka, and for the whole duration of the fight, he did nothing. There was no damage coming out of him.
Yep.
Normally you would focus DPS, but in this case, since they have two, and I knew that they could easily take care of the other ones.
Yeah, for those who don't realize, when Zekent is in tryhard mode, playing on a legit team and not having to play with the beard, he is a sickeningly good player. So there's an ex-Retsu on Fuji who
got him
just
slowed,
doesn't
got him
care.
slowed.
He's going to kite all day long.
Got him slowed.
And here comes the triple kill. Fuji triple kill. I'm calling my shot. That's a nice Vanguard there to keep him alive. And all three. Oh, no. Did you steal the
I'm
freaking
sorry.
Fortress kill? What is your problem?
I'm greedy.
Man.
Pumped by
You stole a kill
Ukrainian.
from me.
I made a play call. That's just damn rude right there. GG.
GG indeed.
All-Stars win. We're going to do a regular ice giveaway now. But the kitty
Is growing.
is growing. It increases to, what do we say? Is it 750?
What? No, it has to go like at least 500 per game.
Nah.
This is like what Arakizora was trying to do to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we only have a few games.
He knows who. That's who he learned it from.
Fine, 1,000.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, we'll go all the way up. So I don't know. Now the community has to decide who they want to win. Because if the community wins the next game, it will be 1,000 ice to 3 winners in chat, along with the 3 people playing the game will also win. Let me show the
Alright.
builds.
Playoff here. Do you want to host the next match?
I do whatever you want.
That way you can pick who we're up against, and it'll be a surprise to us.
No, but the whole thing we talked about earlier was you doing that, so that I
Alright.
don't have to figure that out.
Fine.
Okay. So it's ZKNT. If you want to play, it's ZKNT, all caps.
Let me accept some friends real quick.
All right.
Here, let me
he's
go to big
gonna-
camp for a bit.
I'll hit finish on that game.
I need to make some friends real quick. So many
You do
friends.
that. You make some friends. Bangalore is a nice place to make friends and meet
is.
people. Hey, Fuji.
Hey, man.
That was that look, the pensive look. How could you be so pensive? You think your strategy for the next community game already?
I don't know.
Come
what I
on,
was
man.
Thinking about just then, to be honest.
He's like, where do I have to be
I
after
think
this?
about a lot of things.
Where do
all
I
at
have to be
once.
after this S show?
Esports 3 months
I got important appointments.
Yeah, I'm always.
All right, I'm going to give away some. Oh, they're typing ZKNT in the chat, which is fine. But what I meant
He was.
What I meant was that if you want to play in the game, you have to add ZKNT in game. But that's fine. That can be the keyword for this game. So go ahead and type ZKNT. He did steal all the kills. And so
I'm pretty sure Arden was the carry.
And
3
creeps.
winners.
Arden is the true carry.
3 winners of 500 ice coming up.
Are you trying to tell us something about 1.7?
Maybe.
In between, while we're waiting to give away this ice, do you want to give us one piece of things that you came here to say that I hopefully
Like a smaller one?
won't hate?
I have a picture of the thing. Let me pull it up.
Oh, all right, we can do this one.
Yeah, let's do it. So I think
This is not the thing.
so. We as
This
all
is the thing.
Oh, sweet. So we are finished design of a first GameStars shirt, and we took
That's
our
a jersey, dude.
jersey. Yeah, and we took our sweet time because we kind of wanted to get it right and get something that will kind of set the pace, for the community as well.
Can you say your tagline for me once with feeling?
Damn, it feels good to be.
Oh, he flubbed it. He
Wow.
flubbed it.
Wow.
Cut.
Oh my gosh.
Try again.
Gabe Bizzle, where are you?
All right. Damn, it feels good to be a gangstar.
That was still pretty weak. You
Yeah.
laughed in the middle.
I'm
Who
sorry.
can do it better for me?
With feeling.
Fuji, can you try it for me once?
Try the tagline.
Yeah, try this
accept
tagline
it
for me.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangstar.
That was.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangstar.
A little more gravel.
Damn.
Yeah, damn, it feels good to be a gangsta.
Wait, what am I supposed to be? Am I like a 55-year-old like disheveled gentleman who's like
You're not 55?
panhandling?
I thought you were 55.
Like who talks like that? Damn.
All right, let's
Are
do
you
the
Batman?
ice. Let's do the ice.
Damn.
The first,
Be a gangster.
the first winner.
That's nice.
That
That's very Batman
that sounds
of you.
like Batman.
I'm Batman.
Batman gangstar skin. All right. Azarana, you win 500 icicles. Congratulations.
So Playoff here apparently logged off, so I can't actually invite him to the game.
Oh, I didn't do anything wrong.
This
I'm there.
guy.
Okay. You won, so I'm sending you a private message as you got to reply to this. Need player name.
People just send me messages.
But I was
Dump
gonna
the
say
volume on
that,
that guy.
Yeah. that just because we showed the shirts, but they're not available yet, but soon on the store.
Good.
So I just want to make sure so people don't freak out and think like, where can we find these?
So where
Yeah.
can we find your site?
Right. So GameStars.org
Yeah.
is our site, and
It's a good site.
It's pretty awesome.
hopefully soon it'll have a store where you can buy items.
We're also working hard now. We want there to be team apparel in the official Vainglory shop. So if you are an established team and we haven't already contacted you, get in touch with us. We do want to carry official apparel in the official Vainglory shop online, and hopefully we'll get all sorts of cool Gangstar stuff in there too. All right, Lock Dinorex wins 500 ice. People can stop spamming. This accomplishes nothing at this point. All right, Lockadorix wins 500 ice. Congratulations. We'll do one more winner right now. Need your player name. Go find the message that we're
name.
sending you on Twitch. One more winner of 500 ice this round.
Alright. Playoff here. Stop not accepting my things.
This thing keeps turning off. It's not my
You
fault.
should tell it to stop turning off.
What do you invite me to any? Yeah, you
Trying
did.
to.
Here you go.
You got uninvited.
Oh, I can no longer join the party. That's your fault.
Yeah, let's give it a bit.
Give me a thing.
I'm trying it.
Give me an invite.
I'm trying. Calm down, Playoff Beard.
All right, there we go. All right, third and final winner is Hazard Acid. Hazard Acid. How do you say that 5 times? Hazard Acid.
Hazard acid.
Hazard Acid. It's got kind of a good ring to it. A surprisingly good ring.
You could say
Hazard Acid. I wish there were more names like that for me to shoutcast, because it's like Hazard Acid goes in. Hazard
Law of the
Acid with a
Claw.
burst of judgment.
Casting the pack of the
Oh god,
pack.
Law of the Clock, Attack of the Pack. Lunge of the Clunge.
Apparently
That's
he went
the
through a
first
lot
one.
of
That's the-
ability names for
That's the
Fortress.
first ability, right? Lunge of the Clunge?
Close enough.
All right. Hazard Acid
A clunge
wins.
It's like a really
that a
heavy,
word?
It's like a really heavy clinch.
Yeah.
At least lunge is a word I remember to say on the street. Need player name. Lunge of the Clunge. From now on, that's what I will
Oh
call
my
Fortress's
goodness.
first ability on stream. Lunge of the Clunge. All right. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness,
I'm
Leafy,
gonna-
your phone
I'm
turned
gonna
off again.
Cry.
I'm not gonna invite you until we're actually starting this thing.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
wait, I need to.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone's falling out.
Yeah.
It's a thing about devices they turn off.
Well, you can turn that off.
I could.
I'm not used to having my phone involved in these
True,
events.
I guess.
My iPad has all
can
of
stay
it,
for a while.
like the sleep mode and everything.
Yeah, everything.
iPad's a beauty.
All right.
Oh, I'm
Join
crying.
this game. I'm gonna start it,
Oh.
so you stop leaving us. Dang
Oh,
it.
I'll never leave you, Zekent.
Never.
Mr. Power Thirst. I know
All right,
that
we're going
dude.
in.
That's
Okay,
that's an ardent dude.
Let's do a different comp.
All right, it's an we
I'm
got
gonna play
a
this.
Selena Gomez too.
All right.
VG Genesis. These are legit players now.
They are.
Oh my! All right, you went radically high up this time, comparatively. All right.
Do you what?
Hashtag lunge of the clunge.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna play like a try hard comp every time.
No, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would
I like
try
it.
that?
You should.
You have to win.
Because you want to give the third team the most ice.
You have no faith in my scarf.
We just have to crush
Oh, well, you
them.
can play Scarf. You can do it, even
I
though
think Scarf is
even though I
awesome.
think you're going to prefer Scarf in 1.7, but you do whatever you want.
1.7 Scarf is amazing.
That's so weird.
You know.
The
Yeah,
update
I'm
the
actually
update is when it's ready.
Incredibly fun.
Everyone's asking when is the update. The update is not out. The update will come out. We're in that gray zone. You know, we've been in that gray zone before. We can't say specifically. We don't control all of the factors. We hope the update will be out very, very, very soon. But not right now.
Well, that,
Certainly.
That right there gives
Gives you
information
nothing.
Away.
No, it gives you nothing. Lunge of the clunge.
Lunge of the clunge.
Let's lunge it.
All right, let's clunge. Everybody now.
I don't even.
Team clunge versus. I hope that's not really a word or something on Urban Dictionary,
Oh my God.
because I mean nothing by it.
Probably is.
I have no. If it means
Everything
something,
is a word on
if it
Urban
means
Dictionary.
something I don't know, and I apologize. All right, because I truly don't know. A lot of love for Selena Gomez in the chat.
At least he did not combine like two words together. Although he did say lunge and the clunge. But any two words in Urban Dictionary is something.
Okay. Up in lane, Fuji on a 1.6 Scarf. Questionable decision out of him.
Hey,
We'll
Scarf
see if
is
he can make
awesome.
it work. Scarf is amazing, and Scarf is super amazing in 1.7.
Scarf is
Let's
great
leave it at
dying.
that.
Scarf is gonna be good at dying against the comp.
VG Genesis is
I'll save you.
VG Genesis, an
I'll try to save ya.
excellent Ringo, a legit Ringo.
Ringo Taka and Fortress.
There's a Spitfire landing on VG Genesis. Let's get some fan those flames. You didn't fan the flames.
I got nervous.
He got nervous. He's afraid of the Ringo. Wow. VG
No.
Genesis putting
Don't.
fear in
Holding
the
on.
Ringo. What's going on over here? What kind of garbage?
I need them for my AoE attacks to have multiple stuffs.
I don't know what you're doing
That's a
over
good
there.
point.
I don't care. All right, Fuji. There's another Spitfire. That's what I like to see. Oh, in the goop pool.
Oh.
Following up, he's fanning those flames. Fan those
Nice.
flames. Fan those flames,
Can you go for a
Fuji.
dive here?
Fan the flames of my heart, Fuji. Got such a nicely coiffed
Let's
beard.
go for it.
All right. They're all here. Zekan coming in with the merciless pursuit. The stun goes
Got him.
up in the afterburn. Oh, you didn't steal the kill for once, Pone.
No, I know.
Mr. Power Thirst, he's
Oh,
sitting
I
there.
found Mr. Power Thirst.
He
Get
ran
him.
into a jungle cat and
He's
a
done. Get him.
storm guard
You
soldier.
missed. Oh,
There's a goop hole to slow down Mr.
What?
Power
He
Thirst.
took my kill.
He was
That was an
drinking.
auto-attack steal,
Maybe
too.
he was
That's-
drinking. All right.
have you seen the Power Thirst commercials? They're hilarious.
They're awesome.
Power Thirst.
There's a deep voice again.
That's actually
That's your Gangstar's voice.
VG.
VG Genesis trying to trade.
Oh my
Fuji.
gosh.
You guys are doing awful things off screen. Fuji started. Is he starting an energy battery? My eyesight. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Wants to be able to put out all dem Spitfires. How do you go attack speed anymore like in the past? Do you get a blazing salvo on a scarf, or you just go straight crystal?
Straight crystal.
Straight crystal, says Fuji very quietly. I don't know where his
stuff
energy
got
went.
stolen.
His energy is
Oh.
low. All right.
I have a feeling somebody was here.
Yep, seems likely.
I didn't call it this time. People said I was cheating last time, so I didn't say it when they were in your jungle. They did an excellent job of going into your side while you were being aggressive and taking all of your jungle farm. Fuji with the rotation. Hashtag rotation.
Hashtag rotation.
Hashtag rotation.
It's happening.
Oh, there's a lot of rotating now. Zekent wants Selena Gomez, changes his mind. Pwned by Ukrainian getting the
wow.
worst of it, and he gets killed mid afterburn.
time, but that took
Fuji
way too much
with
time.
the boots trigger. He does not have any flames on Mr. Power
That
Thirst,
was
however.
unfortunate.
And just like last game, Zekent, if he can't steal a kill, he just abandons the team out of the support role. And now is just going to last hit with his lane Catherine, which he enjoys anyway. This is how they
This is
should have
how
just
kind
started
of
the
Tekken
match.
play.
The kill, he just abandons the team.
This is what he enjoys. This lane Catherine. He's been playing with this. This is very good at it. Meanwhile, now, Pompa Ukrainian is going to get a rude Russian awakening here, there. Oh, there's a nice afterburn. I apologize. That is not what happened at all. He's a very good player.
I can't really fight him.
I'm coming down,
Yeah.
but
He's
staying
on
at
the
100%
Gangstars.
somehow.
I'm on him.
Meanwhile, Zekant here to steal a kill. A nice stun on Selena Gomez. Kaku gets interrupted by Pone, who
Oh,
might
no.
fall to a basic
Too
attack.
fast.
The indignity.
Too fast.
Turns with a K-Tan, goes right over Fuji. He doesn't care about the baby dragon.
no,
Now he's on the
too
baby
strong.
dragon. He's on the baby dragon. Riding that baby dragon like a Targaryen in Game of Thrones.
We got
All
one,
right.
2, 3. Very sad.
Selena Gomez. Oh, there's a nice punt. Puts him right into the sidewall.
Oh my god.
He might escape
You
again.
can't-
VG Genesis with
I
hashtag
tried, buddy.
rotation.
I tried.
Get
Oh, he
Too
gets
strong.
away.
Get flares.
I will get flares.
So the All-Star team failing to buy flares for Taka. If you're not doing this at home, all you have to do carry
buying
flares.
scout traps for
Carry
him.
flares at all
No,
times.
it's not
Just
gonna work.
pop that flare the second Taka goes into his box, and insta nerf. Insta nerf on Taka. All right, there's a nice afterburn knockback on VG Genesis. Fuji fanning those flames, and he's gonna not get the kill because that's what Pont likes to do out of his jungle carry.
Kill steals.
Meanwhile, now Mr. Power Thirst, Selena Gomez gaining confidence, trying to get 1,000 ice payout
Did you have to kill it?
to the crowd.
I did.
Secure the kill.
Yeah.
Secure the kill, says Fuji, who refuses to speak up, whose energy has drained away. He's pouring everything into the match.
I'm trying to get the
Hi.
eyes for people, man. Like Scarf's not a easy champion.
All right, so he's in try-hard focus after choosing Scarf. I see how it is.
We need some mines here.
If you joined us late,
I'm working on it.
we showed some kind of, I don't know what you call it, reveals of features coming in 1.7, things that Tachizi has been working on. We have Stormlord Arden Tier 2 that we're going to show later. That's the in-game footage. Most of you have seen the splash art already. It's very cool. There's an Exaretsu coming in on Fuji. He's got nowhere to go. He's got bad
get out of
icons
here.
on him. Mr. Power Thirst,
Oh, nice.
that's a good job out of Pone, able to secure a trade. You don't like to see that heartbeat icon above your head.
I'm a little concerned that Taka's a cop.
Means
come out
bad
of nowhere.
things.
Yeah.
Means
Well,
bad
they're gonna go
things.
for sure, so.
Meanwhile,
Yep.
this team means business here. That is a gold mine before Fuji can do anything. They might get the kill on... Oh, he missed the Spitfire like a noob.
I was planning.
Oh my
for he was
God.
planning to go.
That's a kill,
The stun was.
a sure kill on Selena Gomez,
was.
wasted by this World Invitational starter. Mr. Powerburst comes in with Lunge of the Clunge, trying to get through that goo pool in 1.7.
Selena
That
Gomez.
might be a little better for Scarf
got
in
him.
1.7.
Nice.
Taken down by the Catherine.
All right.
Very good.
The blue team is the All-Stars. If you can't tell which team is the All-Stars, it's supposed to be the blue team.
I'm being
That's supposed
run
to be.
down.
All right.
It is supposed
Z
to be.
Kent with a very sad little blood drop.
We're very
icon.
late game comp, and they're very early game.
Very,
Yep.
very.
We're playing for a late game. We're playing for a long
I'm not
time.
even being
It's
sarcastic.
no, it's true. It's true. It's true.
average.
Glaive, amazing late. Scarf only gets better. Only gets better as the game goes on. Z-Kent's lane kill stealing Catherine gets stronger and stronger as Max's merciless pursuit and maybe get some proc.
You want to dive this?
Oh, nope.
That is a scout trap.
But I wanna go
That is a scout trap.
There's a dude here.
That is Taka coming out of a box who gets punted right away. What a job out of Pump by Ukrainian anticipating that. Might have put a cheese ping down too.
Oops, my bad.
Fuji looking for a target. That Spitfire barely misses. Might see some action. I don't want to say anything I shouldn't say. Z-Kent walking through the scout traps. Merciless pursuit on Mr. Power Thirst. Roamer on Roamer. There's another excellent punt by Pont, which has just been on point the whole time. Punt by Pont on point.
Oh my.
Punt by Pont on point.
No,
Punt by
they-
Pont on point.
Worth it.
Worth.
Mr. Power
Why are they saying worth when they're giving up an ace?
Because it was so worth.
So worth.
This is like this is. I
only
want to.
worth
I want to
half a-
understand this justification.
There is none.
There is
But
none.
if you're gonna be losing, might as well do it while having fun.
Yeah, I gotta lose in style. And
Gangs-
we're not losing. We're gonna win this 100%.
Gangstars Infusion here today, which is why I'm wearing a red hat, just for you know, got to even things out a little bit. All right, pumped by Ukrainian. His first bad. That was just a complete whiff, and then that poor minion.
Yo, should we get that gold
The
mine?
large lane minion
get that
just
gold mine.
ate a punch in the face. What did he ever do to you? Meanwhile,
Taka's below us, by the way.
Yep.
No.
Can I stand like on top of you?
all right, they're trying to force this gold mine,
Got it.
and they will take it. Mr. Powerthirst eating a lot of damage, but I don't know that Fortress is the desired target here. This is not going to work out. Selena Gomez, very OP in Life and Vainglory.
Way too much.
That is a Hellfire Brew as Pont retreats
Taka's so
to the
strong.
turret,
Taka.
but an ace on an Xretsu.
It's okay.
This might be
Let's
a
play for a
1,000
late
ice
game.
payout.
We're gonna defend our turrets.
You were supposed to win this game so that we could have a 1,500 ice game.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Alright.
You're
You have to
supposed
have
to
more
win this
faith
game.
in
It's
us.
only 7-12.
It's only 7 to 12.
It's
not too
only a 3.6k gold differential.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Just
We got
ignore
this.
that. Ignore that important detail.
bad. This is gonna be easy peasy for us.
I'm trying not to say things that could give these supposed all-stars a tactical advantage. They might be doing Kraken right now.
Oh yeah.
That would be a tactical advantage.
That would be.
That
You
would
know,
be a crazy achievement.
yeah, you love those where it's like 1 in a million games where like the gold miner doesn't leave, and then he's like aggroing while you're trying to do Kraken. It's amazing. All right.
So your goals are just keep Taka from destroying me.
Fuji
That
says
sounds like a
your
good
goal
plan.
is to keep
Yep.
Taka from destroying me, but he's on a 1.6 scarf, not a 1.7 scarf. So we'll see how that goes.
I found people.
Did you find them?
I found them.
You should use your silence.
I don't think I want to do that.
So Mr.
Well, not right
Powerthirst,
now.
whenever I've said Mr. Powerthirst, I've always thought of like an energy drink, but maybe it means he's thirsty for power. There's Attack of the Pack coming out! An Achilles shot, an Xretsu. Another good punt by Pont. And VG Genesis, the
down.
first to fall.
I just
Mr.
can't.
Powerthirst drank his Gatorade. The
We need-
gold miner is doing some work though, and wisely. So you see what Zeken did there.
We need that pauldron.
If you're not
So
doing
bad.
this,
Yeah.
if you're not doing this at home, if you find yourself in a fight
I'm working
and you
on
have
it.
control of the gold miner, go stand behind the gold miner because he will fight. It'll be like a, one more team member on your side. As soon as you take a little aggro or that gold miner gets upset, he'll start fighting on your behalf. And there is the minion candy on that gold miner as well, just helping to keep it alive. But there is a pretty nasty Taka in this game, sitting on a Sorrow Blade, 2 Swifties, a Lucky Strike, and a 6 Sins. Look at the builds real quick. Whole lot of scary weapon coming out of Team Red. Oh, you hear I don't know if you can hear that. They must have a serious delay as everyone's watching. All the devs are watching back in the other room, if you can hear them. Meanwhile, another awful Spitfire coming out of Fuji.
20 gold.
There's a better one. Catches Selena Gomez, knocks him out of his box.
I got my Atlas.
Mr. Powerthirst has done an excellent job of making himself a target. He just wants to soak up damage, sitting on a Fountain of Renewal
Should clear this wave.
and a metal jacket. Is that a coat of plates or a metal jacket? I can't tell. All right.
All right, let's defend this thing. I'm gonna buy another mini candy. Oh, we found him.
Zekant walking into 3 people. A nice stun on Selena Gomez. Is that a miss again? Come on, Fuji. There's an X-ray. Fuji now.
Silence in
There's
4,
the goop
3,
pool.
2.
Can he live? Be my hero.
Fountain.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Hellfire Brew. Gets wrecked by the Xretsu. Oh, but in a box, he gets hit.
I have
There's
no energy, I have
Fuji.
no energy, so it's up to
There's
you.
the Fuji I know and love.
There you
Oh,
go.
an excellent Spitfire
There
over
you
the
go.
wall. VG Genesis is going to drop
No.
it. Oh, no. How can you let this happen?
Worth, whatever. It was
You
worth.
let me down, you slimy dragon.
I'm slamming.
I love that skin, though.
It's good.
I love that skin. Zekant, do your thing. I'm surprised Zekant hasn't gone double proc here with the way he's played today out of the Rome roll. Mr. Powerthirst coming in. People are telling me I should stop saying what I've been saying, so maybe I've been saying some horrible thing and I don't know it. So maybe I should stop with the lunge of the rhyme. All right.
Maybe.
If this pays out,
We're starting to get to the point where like,
if this pays out,
is getting like better.
it does.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Slowly getting there.
Only a 2K disadvantage now. Zken has just been face checking like
I'm
there's
not
no
scared.
tomorrow. Not scared of
These
anything.
things.
Yeah, same here.
Not scared of anything.
That's a pretty big wave.
Okay.
That is a pretty big wave. Mr. Powerthirst soaking up the damage. The Merciless Pursuit hits Mr. Powerthirst. I don't know if that was the intent. Fuji is going to be a victim here again.
Get out, get out, get out.
Trying to run away, but it's just it's too hard. It's too
Should
hard.
be able to do
Yep. we
Oh,
got
they
this
might
thing.
get this anyway, even though they focused the support off the start of
On
the
my
fight,
way.
which was incredibly questionable. Pont with another on-point punt coming up. I can feel it.
Yep.
I can feel it in my bones.
Get him.
Will he clear? Will he clear a corner? There he
I
is.
took that
There
wave.
it is. He just knocked him right out of
That was a pretty
existence.
big wave.
That was fun. Oh, Catherine once
you gotta have
again.
more faith in us.
Catherine is just
You
gonna
gotta believe.
take
There's a
all
ton of
this
for you up
farm.
here.
There's 88 gold. Catherine loves it. Catherine doesn't care.
Catherine doesn't
Oh,
care.
look at that AOE
I am
as
rich.
Glaive just eats it up.
Sorry, Fuji.
What are you building, Pont?
Everything.
Everything.
Sitting on a fountain, sitting on a Swifty, a 6
Hold on, guys,
ins,
hold
a heavy steel. Oh, you're fighting.
They're coming up. I think.
There's a Kraken.
Yep.
Don't fight.
I saw a Kraken. I think that is an objective in the game of Vainglory.
No, it's not.
It's a thing that helps you take objective.
I like the symmetry of those scout traps.
There's a recent addition.
He's got the
Kraken is
little.
like traffic lights. We're just
I know, yeah, it is. He's like a traffic conductor right now.
Um,
He's
I
on
don't
Main
know what
Street,
to get
or
to
she.
that.
I'm sorry, it's a she. I
Oh,
apologize.
yeah.
Zkent once again just face checking like there's no tomorrow. They force Team Powerthirst
Someone just
out.
recall?
Taka, don't do it, please.
Maybe.
Let's go push the wave in.
Fuji is just deeply afraid of a hidden Taka being somewhere.
And there's- Can you?
No one has taken a minion mine. Now, what will happen here? Oh, there's the Exretsu in on Fuji. Pont trying to peel. That's an excellent peel. He succeeded. Here comes the Dragon Breath. He turns it on
Oh
Ringo,
my.
but he's getting kited at the same time. That's not a trade he likes. So
I'm gonna.
I got a stun in one. Stun.
that was less than one. Oh, Genesis just melting
I'm thinking.
as the tide is turning now.
Let's take the turret down. Take the turret down.
The All Stars. Look at the bloodlust on Pont. He just can't. He
Yeah,
can't.
I'm
He
gonna
can't
go.
let it go.
I can't.
Kraken?
He can't let it
All
go.
of these. This is for Fuji.
Alright, Pony, you gotta tank this thing.
All right, Mr.
You can
Powerthirst
pull it
now
first. Let's
on
pull it left.
the Direwolf,
Ah.
known as Fortress. That some legends. He thought it was a castle.
Keep it in the putt a little bit.
Uh-oh, Mr. Powerthirst. Oh, they get it just in time. The lunge comes in a little too late, and he is going to drop an Atlas Pauldron just for
Tails.
insult there.
Awesome. Yeah,
Helga
pretty
taking the
much.
long way around on a summer stroll in the late stages of July. Da da da.
I don't even know what he's talking about
Do,
anymore.
do, do. Here comes
Does this
Helga.
have something to do with clunging?
La, da, da, da.
But first, he has to plunge.
La, da, doo. We need a little more Bebel Gilberto. Come on, conductor. All right. Zkent now. Hurting the turret, not a lot. That's a nice little goop pool, though. Look at that now. That's very helpful. And that turret drops. That was all Scarf and Kraken. There's a Spitfire that hits. Wow. Wow, they are feeling it now. The Exretsu not nearly as much, and Pont focusing on peeling now very successfully.
done.
Such a smart play right now. Pont is the player to watch right now, as far as I'm concerned, because what Fuji needed peel, and Zken has not provided it with his reliable stun. So
Harsh
it is.
words.
So Glaive, the jungle carry, has now
Stun.
taken on that responsibility
Missed.
and has done an excellent job in the process.
Stun.
Wow.
Oh,
The
yeah.
All-Stars,
I'm gonna recall.
they were down, they were out, they were getting annihilated by
You're
Taka.
playing that late game team composition. Come on.
But yes, the late game comp,
Told you.
the chemistry taking a while to form.
Yes.
There's one more hit. Come on. Oh, Helga drops.
Let's
All
get
right.
those minion mines.
All right. VG Genesis, Mr. Powerthirst, Selena Gomez. What do you have in you now? Let's look at the scoreboard one more time. And yes, it is infusion season. It is the time for the infusions. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 infusions, and that is public information. I don't feel bad about saying that.
Yeah.
All right, 4 infusions out of the 3 Team Red players.
You can have
I need 80.
Looks like they want to fight.
so
I need
I'm
80
just gonna
gold.
flare by infusion. Then
Pont says he needs 80 gold. VG Genesis.
Right here.
Oh, there's a, and the stun comes in, but what hits Mr. Power Thirst? Oh, but that's an excellent Dragon Breath. Oh my goodness, it's melting VG Genesis and Mr. Power Thirst. Meanwhile, Fuji somehow survives, and that is an ace. Only the little wolves remain.
That's not
Oh
an
no,
ace.
it's not an ace.
The big wolf
Mr.
remains.
Power Thirst, the big wolf remains too. How did he stay alive?
I can just tank
I
this
thought he was
thing.
the first to die.
We can just tank this thing.
Yeah, go
This is
ahead.
still going to be the end.
This is the
I like
end.
money.
This.
Just in case.
Fuji said, "I'm really low."
Stun him.
He's really low. That is a turret. They're going for the kill. That's just rude. Oh, you even
I'm
took
coming,
some
guys, I'm
spawn
coming.
platform damage.
Do
My
it.
goodness.
I got attack speed.
All right.
Here comes the wave,
We got this.
accompanied by a giant Grangor cat. Fuji now, kiting like a boss on a little baby dragon. Just focus the Vein Crystal. Focus the Vein Crystal.
Yeah.
And there it is. GG! GG. Chimera's here just in time to drop some F-bombs at the end of the match.
Oh my god.
Told you it was that
Good
late
game.
game.
Yeah, that was
late
a
game
very
team
good
power.
game. Congratulations. Selena Gomez, VG Genesis, Mr. Power Thirst. Wonderful
Thanks for
performance.
Using me all game long.
Fuji says, thank you for abusing me all game long. Wow, that was a good game.
That was 20-20 too.
20 to 20, 20 minutes into the match.
Wow.
Pretty close.
The symmetry.
Yeah.
The symmetry is beautiful. Z-Kent, 5, 3, and 13. That is,
Mine's 8, 9, 10
yeah.
on purpose.
Calculated.
You got fewer CS than you did with your toes on Ringo. I do see.
I did.
Show
I'm
our
still
All right.
pretty happy to have 117 on Scarf. It's not terrible.
It's pretty solid.
It's not great.
No, that's good. Yeah, but it's good.
All right.
All right, I'm going to do a very complicated ice giveaway here.
It's good.
All right, the keyword is going to be
Usually 20 minutes, you're looking at like
I bet your
Pwned
phone's gonna fall asleep again.
by
TTT.
Yeah.
Pwn.
Pwned.
No, punt. It was punt, right?
Yeah.
Punt. That would be easier to
Yeah.
do.
Good luck, guys, with that.
Punt by Pont.
punt by punt.
So keyword punt by Pont to win ice.
All right.
Punt by Pont. Punt by Pont. That is your keyword if you want to win ice this round. It is once again 500 ice.
I need Colin Meek to tell me how it did.
It's once again 500 ice because the All-Stars have yet to lose. But the good news is for all of you, if the community, and we go higher and higher. We're not jobbing this, right? He's looking for Vainglorious talent now exclusively.
Well, I'm looking for like Pinnacle Golders, so.
You need my list?
Yeah, we
we
got.
playoffs list.
Like
We still might have another. We probably have like 2 more matches in us, so we're gonna go Pinnacle and
All right.
Vainglorious.
All right, fine. He's gonna slow play it. So if the community wins this game, 1,500 ice
Yep.
to lucky winners
This is true.
of the raffle and the players in the game. But he's not doing Vainglorious until the match after, so it might get as high as 2,000. My goodness. I don't even know. Fury might be pissed at me later, but we'll deal with things one step at a time. You only have to type it once. If you type Pont by Pont more than one time, it cancels out the first time, and then you're not entered in the contest.
Waff.
That's true.
Totally true.
That's completely not true,
is
but maybe it
true.
will stop you from spamming. All right,
So true.
because this is in your honor,
Yeah,
I would
thank
love if you would announce the winners here.
All right, thank you. Yes.
And if you could confirm for people that I'm doing a real giveaway and this isn't bull, because when Denominate won, people cried hacks. But I'm really using Twitch giveaways here,
Well,
right?
the Nominate might have hacks because he's the Nominate, but that does not involve Beard. He's actually doing an
All right,
honest roll.
so I'm going to hit the roll button.
Boom. Muddy Hawk.
Muddy
a
Hawk
winner.
wins 500 ice,
And he didn't even have to punt anybody.
but the kitty is up to 1,500 for the next match. All right. Need player name. I'm really scared to look up what that other word means on Urban Dictionary later, but we'll just let that go. Innocence is bliss.
Seems likely.
All right,
The
the
second
next
winner-
one. Snowballs 10.
It's a shame he didn't get the One Ice Guild, because then he could have
Yeah.
joined Chocolate Balls.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right.
Snowballs, chocolate balls.
You would have vanilla and chocolate balls.
Wins.
Fantastic.
500 ice. Snowballs 10. Snowballs 1 through 9, I'm sorry, not today. Today is not your day, but
Yeah.
Snowballs 10, it is your day. Need player name.
You also will get a shipment of 10 snowballs. That is a promise.
Blueberries wore like shorts like that when they were casting in the thing.
Finally, Duty Ryan.
Duddy Ryan.
It's like athletic shorts.
That's awesome.
Daddy Ryan.
Duddy Ryan wins 500 icicles. You are a rock star in the world of ice.
All like linen pants. And
Congratulations.
That's pretty funny.
Before we do the next game,
Yep.
I'd love to do a little. What did I do wrong?
No, I'm just.
What'd I do?
My iPad died.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
You can stop. You can stop typing things. A little
Yeah.
interlude. If you move up, come up to the microphone. Good sir.
Okay.
Now tell us. I want to talk a little bit more about these games
The
at the World Invitational.
World Games.
Most
Sure.
of you have. If you watched at 11:30 p.m. Pacific yesterday, you saw Fusion with Fuji, Old School, and Wrecked against Divine Brothers with two twins, which I didn't even realize. And then I heard that they were twins, and I was like,
I saw that.
that's
they were
so cool.
twins.
Now I totally see. They are twins.
They are twins.
Twins and Stan Smith, the rock star out of Japan. So can you just give me a little bit of a TikTok? Like, tell me about your experience going there, what it was like, and you see all the production values, and like just give me a little bit of a feel, Fuji style, of the World Invitational without any spoilers, obviously, of what happened after the match we just saw.
Without telling you who won. Yeah, so like the entire experience was incredible. Like, not only when we got to the airport did OGN send someone who was like really cool. Her name was Minnie. She was like amazing. Like the whole time we were there, she was constantly like teaching us things, translating things, and making us feel very at home. So OGN did a really great job of providing.
Shout out to Minnie.
Yeah, shout out.
She's watching
to
this.
Minnie. Providing someone who was just so like influential on the trip and really made it feel more complete for us. And whenever we had to go somewhere to get like the first day, we had some time to chill and just meet all the different players, and that was cool because you play the names in game, but meeting them in person, like putting a face and a personality to the name, is a completely different experience. And obviously getting to meet Invincible Armada in person was really cool because I had a chance to play them some months ago. And it's just awesome to build a relationship, and these are like real people.
And that was literally the only footage anyone had on Invincible Armada.
Yeah.
Was that one time that Nemesis played Invincible Armada on the dev stream, and that wasn't even the full team. I don't believe. I believe it was 2 members of that team.
Yeah, Kittens originally was on that team.
Right.
I'm replaced by Sang Ho, who's now the laner. But yeah,
and Kitten's
they're
an actual community manager for us.
yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
So so like when we arrived and we got there, we got our like list, we hung out, we chatted, we played some Vainglory, obviously, and then the next day we went and did like interviews, and they like put like makeup on us and made us look fun, I guess. Like certain people looked very different with makeup, and some of us looked the same. But
the OCD people cannot handle that you never changed it to viewer challenge.
Oh my gosh.
ooh,
And we do apologize. That is horrible.
that's a good
All
call
right.
though. And so like it was really cool though, because like even though there was a lot of ambiguity and we didn't necessarily know what was going to happen, we were still like really comfortable because we were able to all be there like together going through the experience. And then the actual like going to the E Stadium.
You
on
walk in there the
third
first
day,
time.
It was really so. Two things. When you walk in for the first time, because they were still like setting some things up, we weren't really sure what to expect.
Don't
Like,
knock over top it. Please.
we like walked in. There's like things that look like they're gonna be kind of cool, but we don't really know who's here or sitting there. And then like as soon as they were done setting it up, like someone like flips this switch and it just turns into this like performance. So
Yeah.
it went from being like kind of like weird lighting and some like obstacles and props to being like a show stage. And we're looking at these booths. We're sitting in like a booth to play. Like this is not like some people like Cole just sit on their like couch and play like on their leg or something.
Which was
So
awesome.
it was so cool. Like the station's set up and they just put so much work into this. And this was like obviously their first major esport mobile game. So it was a very much a learning experience for them. and for us, and we were able to like give each other feedback throughout the day and go through the performance. The days were long. The days were very long, but it was okay, especially with jet lag, because we played. So like Fusion's game was at 6:30 or 7 p.m. Korean time, which I believe is like 5 or 6 a.m. our time. And since like that was only like 2 days later, it was funny because you're really hyped and excited, but then all of a sudden, like in the middle of the afternoon, you just start feeling like kind of like drowsy and a little bit like weird, and your stomach starts feeling funny. Like Old School, all of a sudden out of nowhere was just like, I have to sleep. He's like, I gotta sleep, and then like some dude in the corners just passed out like this on the wall. Like it's so funny watching everyone traveling.
Because Old School has boundless energy during the day.
I know.
And like at some point it just runs out like this. He's like energy battery. He's like he has a lot, and then boom.
And by the way, flying sitting next to Old School for 12 hours to Korea is exactly what you would have imagined it would have been.
It's
like.
a trip. It's a trip.
But
and just as a quick aside.
Yeah.
Like, how old is Old School?
He's 14.
All right, so just the fact that at 14 he's traveling to Korea as like a pro gamer playing it. I mean, it's just cooler than any freaking thing I did at 14. It's amazing.
No,
it's really amazing.
We were in the room at orientation, and we're like all the teams are sitting around the table listening to rules. And the guy who's telling us the rules, he's like, I need to pick a team. Like, who's gonna be the winner? And he's trying to get somebody to like raise their hand and be like, we're gonna win, you know, and beat their chest. But we're all like humble and nobody says anything, and there's this silence. And then we were like, we all point fingers at Old School. He's the winner. Like hands down, he's the winner at this event.
Yeah, everybody cheered really hard for him, really gave him a lot of respect. And I think like a shout out to parents for letting their like teenagers go on this trip. I know if I was Old School's age, when I was Old School's age, my parents would never let me done something. Look, go to Korea, like those kind of things. So
shout out to Ron and Jennifer.
Like
really took a leap of faith with us.
Yeah.
So that Cole and Gabe could be there.
Yeah. So for all the teams that traveled, like if any parents watching, like it's a really good experience culturally for like the kids. So not only are you getting to play a game that's really fun and you're getting to travel, but you're getting to meet new people, like new cultures, experience new things that really like change you and the way you interact with people back home. So. The whole experience was just amazing, not to mention obviously the games were very fun and pretty intense. Like the crowd was loud. The Korean casters are very like robust with what they're saying, and you can hear like even with all the headphones on them talking, and anytime somebody did something crazy in the game or an afterburner, something was about to happen, the crowd starts like cheering and yelling. So you're kind of talking to Skype, sort of being able to hear people. It's not super clear. But it's like adrenaline rush, right? Like you're getting people that are cheering for you, and like the
crowd was
stands
nuts.
kind of thing. So
I think for people, I think a lot of people in the crowd have never seen the game, and they were just like, there was guys jumping out of their seats. Literally, there was guys who were like would stand up right before the Kraken. I'd be like, you know, it's right there in front of them, but they're just so excited, and they understood intuitively how the game works, and that was just great to see.
Well, and it's South Korea, so this is like their like American football. Like this is what they love. They love esports. They love watching gamers compete, and they're very proud of it. So I think like that experience was pretty unique, and they just made it an open invitation, so people were just lining up outside of the venue to come in. The esports stadium is located on the 9th floor of a major shopping / everything center. So like you have pretty cool views of the city up there on the roof. You can see like everything. And then you just go into this esports stadium and play your games, and everyone's like having a great time and
pretty neat.
Yeah, and then when it's
9
done,
floors of an electronics store. It's the largest electronics store I've seen in my life.
It's crazy.
It's like a floor of just Samsung phones, and then a floor of like just tablets.
Just everything. But I would say the last thing that was really cool was for everyone who traveled there, because we have seen each other. It's cool to see that there were so many fans of like us as players, like people that knew Iraqi or people that knew me from like streaming or from other games, because you would just walk up and they wouldn't know like necessarily a lot of English, but they would know enough to be able to say like your in-game name and like
to say
ask
rotation,
to take, like a picture. Yeah,
to say
like
rotate, Fuji, rotate,
Fuji, rotate, right? Yes,
RJ, come on.
It was just so like it was flattering.
Fuji,
it was
rotate,
humbling.
selfie. If you have those 3 words, you're good.
That's true.
Okay,
that's true. That's all you need.
All right, so I want to cut you off there. I want to talk about the actual matches some as well. I mean, I feel like, do I want it? You're like a precious flower. Do I want to save you? Do I want to use
the announcement?
I don't know. We'll do that too. Let's do a game,
Alright.
and then we'll come back. And I know Pont has more things to announce.
Alright, playoff
Fuji
game.
has more things to say.
Yeah,
Always
we-
have something to
I think you might want to leave like a few minutes at least for that.
We don't have to. We can go as long as we
go as
want.
long-
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm just saying there shall be questions.
Oh, there'll probably be questions.
There shall be.
I want to be completely serious. That they showed up. So my
a major
plan
announcement is coming.
was
Take
to
this game off.
meet with them before the stream started, but they got stuck in the car and
Let's go with the non-meta team comps.
we couldn't do it. So
What do you guys
I
wanna do?
literally don't know what they are here to announce, which is a horrible position for me to be in. But we'll trust these guys to not say mean things.
We're
All right.
moving on.
I hear this
Quitting.
support saw thing is a thing.
Support song? Oh no.
Oh, I'm not in
No. All right. No.
No. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna.
We
exit
can
the match
lose
real quick.
gracefully. We can like if I play
I was
Celeste,
in it, 'cause
it's a
I said
90% loss chance.
We're gonna restart this real quick. It'll be okay. Give it a few seconds. 3, 2, 1.
What is happening?
We just had to restart because I'm a
okay. So who do you have in this game?
All right.
Who did you pick in this game, and why did you pick them, Zken?
What do you mean? Who did I?
For the community,
these
they're
guys
representing
are-
the entire
These
community.
guys are. I've got Brandon, Ezadox, and Excelsior.
I believe they're POA.
These are Zelsior.
Zelsior.
And-
Zelsior is Vainglorious.
These guys are all like POA gold-ish.
Yeah.
And
So
Excelsior
I've
is
seen them in,
Vainglorious.
Like Vainglorious. I think he's currently He's currently POA.
Oh,
So Excelsior has got as high as POA bronze. I think we're
Vainglorious bronze.
Vainglorious
I
bronze.
don't want to do support.
Once
stuff.
once Vainglorious, always Vainglorious. I like to say.
He comes in and out. Like it's been a little harder after for the rank matches and up more.
Damn, it
serious.
feels good to be a gangsta.
Ringo.
We need to get your voice
I'm gonna play
for any
support
video
Saw.
that we may or may not be working
Zeken
on.
has to lock in 7 seconds.
Support side is. Prepare yourselves.
Are you serious right now?
I'm so serious.
Support song Celeste Jungle is nice.
All right.
Support
Excelsior,
Saw. Let's
Vainglorious
chat about
bronze, licking his chops now. We have a very cool Shogun Ringo 2 skin.
it. Oh, look at that Celeste skin.
Cyborg.
Oh, wait.
Everyone did. Everyone's like, oh yeah.
You're rude.
I got on guard.
All right.
Hello.
We were just saying we love Celeste. Celeste is very loved. In the
So what did I say? Is it 1,500 now if the community wins?
I think so.
All right. If the community wins, it is 1,500 ice to the raffle winners. 1,500 ice to the raffle winners. So I think the time has probably come to root for the community.
Okay. This is my try hard like mode.
All right, I won't give away anything. This match is important.
Play on my
Tier
knee.
3 Adagio out of, how do you say it? It's not Excelsior?
Zelsior.
Zelsior. Oh, like Xander.
Yeah. It's one of those letters that wants to pretend to be a different.
There's a lot of X's. Did you pick them because they have X's? Brandon doesn't have an X. Brandon should have an X. Here comes Ringo catching up on his CS. Fuji on a Jewel. Why'd you pick Jewel, Fuji, and what's your plan?
Well, we just agreed to do some like off-meta comps, and I'm just trying to prove to people that you can still win games without having to run the same thing like over and over again.
All right, I
Yeah,
hope people
absolutely.
could hear that, wanted to try off meta comps, show that you can win without doing the same thing over and over
Okay,
again.
Ringo's coming down. Careful.
Are you going to do a weapon jewel or a crystal jewel? You can't tell just from the Book of Eulogies.
Probably weapon for sure.
All right, and what do you like to build on a weapon jewel?
Lots of weapon power.
I can slow this guy
and
if you
then
can
some
get a jump on
fusions.
him.
Are you
I'm
being
not level two, yeah.
mean to me right now?
Did
Did you just say you like to build weapon on your weapon jewel?
Slow.
There is a suppressing fire followed up by the stun coming out of the rocket leap. This should be a kill.
That's close.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
What happened there? Was your Thunderstrike was on cooldown.
Okay, let's push him out of lane.
I
We
did
can just
not
shove it to the
stop.
tower and he'll lose CS.
Yep.
There is Celeste. Wants to know where her skin is. What a good core
I
collapse.
just realized I told
Like
you
a
lots
pro.
of weapon
Oh,
power.
oh,
You're
you
all.
got this. You got this.
Why are you
You
by
got
yourself?
Oh
The suppressing
my.
fire
How did you
misses.
not die?
It's going to take him a half hour to catch up now. No, he roadie runs. That was probably a wise decision. Rocket leap now
Going for this guy
secures the
down
kill.
here.
Fuji at least came to play.
Catch the Ringo.
Fuji is not
All yours,
asleep.
buddy.
I'm not sure about
Get
the
their
rest of the
jungle.
team.
Get
Oh,
their jungle.
never mind.
It's alright. Secure the kill.
Oh, you did it again.
Yo, I'm
Zken off to his typical
supporting.
tricks. That is a support
nothing here.
kill. I'm sure Fuji would have appreciated the second kill.
I'm definitely supporting the team. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. trying to take as much enemy side jungle as they can as Team X. That's what we're going to call the enemy because they have, or the enemy. Call the
enemy.
the enemy.
Get them. They're the enemy.
The enemy. The community. The community is not my enemy. The community is why I have a job. All right, so Team X, the community Team X, we love you.
I guess slow on him.
Try it.
Maybe.
We love you, community.
If he moves up, no, there's a
But hey, he sacrificed
Just
the,
wait a little bit, yo. I have my stun.
the large minion here.
I guess, I don't think
Pwn-
we get this.
Pont seems to be an
Maybe.
aggressive Celeste. I haven't seen
Wait
a
for
lot
his
of.
killing
I haven't
Silverware.
seen a lot of Celeste out of Pont.
Oh,
That was a
man.
worse core collapse.
I
You
know.
should
Might want to
for
wait
me.
for the slow. It's easier to land that when the person is slowed.
Let's just
All
go
right.
back to farming.
Just dropping those stars. Maybe we see us.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna go farm.
They're
Goodbye.
missing out on
Oh.
farm. Fuji's where he's supposed to be. He's actually the laner. Fuji, I just get the sense he's a very scary jewel. I would not want to face a Fuji
Yep.
jewel in
I
lane.
did used to play Jewel quite a bit.
Fuji says he used to play Jewel quite a bit. He refuses to speak with any volume, so I will continue to translate for him.
I used to play Jewel quite a lot.
Back in
That's
my
fair.
day.
Back when I was younger. Oh, hey,
That actually sounded like Jewel.
Oh, there's 3. Oh, look at that!
That
The
the Glade
mid-air,
Express back to the
the
turret.
mid-air knockback, but that works out just fine.
Thanks, Glaive.
So Fuji, what's your build order on a weapon jewel?
So generally I go into, like, I try to get to Star Blade fairly quickly with some attack speed, because attack speed lowers the cooldown of your B. And then you'll generally get some, like, nice defense item like an Atlas, since you're going to hop into the middle of a bunch of people.
A bunch
So.
of traps, yeah.
What's your if things are going well, if you're fed,
I'm gonna
what
go
is
for
your
slow.
like full build on a weapon jewel?
I like double Star Blade with Monocle, actually.
go.
And what, like a blazing salvo or a tornado trigger? They do get the kill.
Tornado Trigger's not too bad. It depends on if you're wanting
Alright,
to attack
we can push
a lot,
this. We can push. So
If you're wanting
hard.
to attack a
or
lot,
if you're
yes.
just wanting to do a lot of damage and a few attacks, so.
Now you're getting too sophisticated for me. He said if he wants to attack a lot or if he wants to attack.
Support Saw,
Allah.
yeah.
Here, let me get the flare.
they're not
They're coming behind us.
Come on, Team X. You're facing a 1.6 saw. Come on, Team X.
I'm gonna slow him.
Brandon just walks straight into all of the circles.
All right, we're gonna keep pushing him.
All of the circles. All of the circles. The Rocket League
Let's
circle.
go eat their jungle too.
The
while
core
we're at it.
collapse circle. Are there any
You
other
got it.
circles? What would be the circle comp?
I don't even know.
Are there any more circles to be had?
Scarf?
Oh, Scarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be
Puddle City.
a Celeste Scarf jewel comp for all the
They're
circles.
doing the thing. Let's go stop them.
Everyone's saying they love seeing you play to pure potential, Zken. You're always getting nerfed by playing with me or with random
I want to
people.
shop if that's okay.
I'm telling you, if you give Zkent 2 solid teammates, he is disgustingly good. Disgustingly good. But we mostly just have fun on the dev stream, so you don't always see it.
Somebody if they come.
All right, Team X,
Let's go.
stalking now.
I have
But
a
that
slow
is
on
a
this
Saw
guy.
here
I have a
who
slow
is
on that
just
guy. I'm
poking
slowing all of
away,
them. I have a shiver skill, by the
suppressing
way.
fire. Now he's spun up, and that's going to be bad for one of those X people whose names I prefer
Can't
not
reach
to
him.
pronounce.
Let's take the gold mine.
Fuji's just killing every. Oh my gosh. You see a Saw Celeste Jewel comp coming out you would not expect in early 6-1. But, oh, Adagio, that's good, Kirby, you're right. Adagio does have a circle, a very big circle.
It's a very large circle.
Oh, Rona has a circle? There's a lot of circles. There's a lot of circle comp options.
You got, like,
I'm learning.
circles, don't you?
We do.
I'm learning. Circle takes the
I
square.
get it.
All right, so Fuji already sitting on a Sorrow Blade. Saw rushing that Shiver Steel.
Okay.
That's a lot of slow.
I am
Pull it
the
up.
slowest Saw ever.
You slow yourself, you slow everyone else.
Maybe
Yeah.
get 2 pairs of boots.
Maybe I should.
Catch up to those fights.
Wait for
Thank
me,
you.
let me come soak the gold.
Everyone telling me about
I'm
the
on my way.
circles.
I'm on my way.
Does
All
Arden
right,
have
go
a
for it.
circle? I don't know if that counts as a circle. Does it count as a circle?
Yeah, it's a hexagon. It's pretty close.
I got it.
All right.
It's like a circle you cannot draw right.
There's some
Saying
dude
Vox
down there
or something.
doing
Maybe
things.
all the
they're
heroes have
killing our
circles.
things. They're killing our things.
Oh my god, how dare they kill our things.
Oh, here comes
I'm slowing
Sawborg.
up. They're slow.
Sawborg with the suppressing fire. Now he's just going to stutter step this business all over the piece. That made no sense. All right. Oh, look at that direct
He's
hit on the
slowed.
Solar Storm. Only has 3 stars. He doesn't care. The Rocket Leap coming in and the Thunder Strike kill. Fuji to me.
Mine. Aw.
This is a bit
I'm
revelatory
gonna
for
kill
me.
this gold mine again.
Fuji, you might want to bust out this jewel in competitive play. You are very, very scary with this jewel, I have to say.
Alright.
No
we can probably
comment?
start taking minion mines.
No comment on this?
You're giving away my skills, man.
Your secrets.
Secret
The
This
secrets.
is the secret comp.
All the secrets.
Game shifting methods.
All right, later on in this broadcast, we're going to show you in-game footage of Stormlord Arden Tier 2. It's one of my favorite skins. He has a permanent fixture. And Pont is here to announce something that he
so
hasn't
the other
told me
mini
because
mine
he
too.
showed up so freaking late. So they're going to announce
Well,
something,
tell you not to be announced anyway.
and we'll find out what they have to say.
I got confused again.
And then I may or may not kill the stream before it catches up with what you said. Lady Wabish is probably standing by, ready to take over like usual. So maybe she'll cut you off if she deems it necessary. All right, there is a big red button. It's more of a red button. It is a red button. It's not a very blue button. Usually it's better as a blue button. All the X people are dying.
A lot of our friends died.
Meanwhile, this Celeste.
I'm telling you, support Zaw is the thing.
Tell me about your philosophy, your thinking, your strategy, your tactics.
So I saw that my teammates had 2 stuns, and if I'm able to lock them in place with my slows, my teammates can do a ton of damage. On top of the fact my ultimate does percentage health, missing health damage, as long as you get some burst off on the beginning, which is not too hard because we do have stuns on top of a giant slow, I can just kind of clean people up even with no damage.
So Sawport on display thanks to Zekent.
I'm okay.
He is going to back. That is both minion mines as they are just hard pushing.
This is true.
9 minutes, 2 minion mines, 11 kills, 10k gold, and a partridge in a minion tree. All right.
Oh, you.
Pump by Ukraine.
Only been through 2 infusions.
That is another Thunder Strike. The
Oh.
Solar Storm directly on
Nice.
Exodox. He is
Oh.
going to
Oh.
have a nice afterburn to try to get away. But that is a double stun on the Rocket Leap as Fuji could take on 6 people right
I'm gonna
now.
go push the turret.
Man, that blade was like, I'm gonna take this Celeste down, rock it out.
Yeah. And Fuji coming in for more.
That's a burn the
He
turret.
is a bloodthirsty, nice human being.
Okay.
You've said a lot of things today I don't understand.
This is true.
Oh, look at the size of that minion. Oh, I wish I had pinch to zoom. Look how big that
That's
fatty
long.
is. That is the fat. That is Big
Bye.
Little. Where are Chuck and Justin when you need them? Big Little appearance in lane. That is big.
Oh.
Big is in the lane.
Okay.
He's
I
just
made a
punching
guess,
people.
and my guess was
I'm not
right.
going to look at
I thought
anything
Ringo
else.
was gonna come
Don't
back.
kill him.
It was a good try.
Don't kill him. We're going to stay right here. Oh,
was a
don't
good
punt
try.
him. Don't punch him in the
Alright, it's up
face.
to you to protect our
This
gold
minion's
mine
gonna
thing.
Don't punch him in the face. I'm just going to stay on him.
It's going.
He's so cool. Ah, there's things
You
happening.
can save
All
it.
right, they're trying to take gold. Can they do it? The core collapse misses, but the solar storm doesn't. Pont just trying to put out as many stars as he can, but the blood song takes the gold miner
The throws.
and the kill on the punt.
But you know what my minion candy missed?
Yes.
He
That's
missed
what
with the
happened.
minion candy.
amazing.
Whiff on the minion candy. That's a suppressing fire. He's going to try to take on 3 people, but
I'm
he
not- I'm
is
gonna go kill his
slower
gold mine
than
again.
dirt. He's got the spin up stacks though. He's got
him
those
slowed.
spin up stacks. Now there's the oh, there's the
Have him
pushback
slowed.
from
Have him
Fuji. He
slowed.
uses the reflex block to get out of there. Zekent triggering his shank to create distance, suppressing fire back again, but dies.
I would call that pretty worth.
Fuji the next
A lot of
to
kills
drop
happening. Look at that
everyone.
sidebar.
I know, right?
Oh, I should have turned on pinch to zoom. Look at all
That was
the
amazing.
all the carcases.
All the bodies.
The Adagio tier
got the
3
gold mine too. We
laying
did.
on the jewel.
I would call it 100% worth.
How did I get the kill on the gold mine?
Scout trap.
Yes.
That didn't miss.
Thank goodness.
Brandon, he's going back to base. He's like, enough of this Fuji
Guys,
jewel.
that's a lesson. Just because you're carrying jump
There's
doesn't
a
mean-
That
weapon
is-
fusion on Ringo.
That is a weapon infusion on Ringo. You heard it here first from me.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That's true. We had no idea actually until he told us. So
Oops.
I mean, I might have saw some there.
Alright, let's go take
All
these
right.
turrets
We are
down.
playing, in case you joined us late, this is Community versus the All-Stars. If the community wins, it is a 1,500 ice payout to the raffle winners. That is a afterburn punt on Pont, who does get off the Solar Storm before he dies, which could turn the tide of this fight. Fuji doing work. He's going to at least get how would you say it again?
Hezodox?
Slausier?
Get him!
No.
The other way, jump. Who's right there?
It's okay, our minions are kicking the turret's butt.
Zelsier,
Go kill
that's
that
what I'm
turret.
trying to say.
I didn't have my jump.
Zelsier, yes.
Zelsier.
It was all.
Zelsier.
Oh!
Zelsier.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Zelsier. All right, Fuji
So much
So
regret.
only 12 minutes.
is going to take off. Yeah, Sawport. Hashtag Sawport, Sean the Slayer. Get that Sawport hashtag going, which I cannot do. Okay.
This is indeed very.
Meanwhile, the builds. Celeste sitting on that super nice combination of a piercing shard and a shatter glass. Really, really fun. Go do it. Meanwhile, the little camp, Rip Big Little, is taken by Zekent and Pumped by Ukrainian. This all-star duo
We can take
in the
their
jungle.
turret down. It's super low.
Punt here from Gangstars. Both of these people went to the World Invitational in Seoul. Hezodox with a nice punt
slow
turns the
on
tide,
that
but
guy.
that's a good core collapse. Suppressing Fire comes out, but he's getting kited to death by Ringo while he sits there. And now he's forced to roadie run away, but that is a Hellfire Brew. He's going to take it in the face, but with a reflex block. That'll keep him alive. Not on fire. Oh, that is the pro big red button. That is a pro big red button. He put it such that when he went backward, he got the second kill. Oh my goodness, what a pro. Fuji. I love this Fuji Jewel.
okay.
This to me is the revelation of the live stream.
You're gonna tank this?
Yeah.
Is the Fuji Jewel is my favorite new thing that I didn't know.
new thing.
My favorite new thing is this Fuji Jewel, and I want to see it in the next VGL.
All right.
Will you play a Jewel in the next VGL?
In honor of Playoff Beard?
We'll see. We'll see. I can say I'll
You have to
try.
protect
Are
our
you
gold
doing
mine.
this experimental one that's this weekend? Are you in this one?
I think so.
You think so?
I believe so.
You think so? Will
I
you
think
do
I
a
got
Jewel?
confirmation like an hour before.
Will
I
you
came.
draft a Jewel in that draft match?
Oh, maybe so.
There's
We'll
another
All right,
weapon
we'll see.
Maybe
fusion
if I
on
can get old
things.
school to let me lane, I'll play Jewel.
Just
I'm not the biggest fan
is-
in jungle.
Is there a fly? What is hitting me? All right.
Uh-oh. I'm coming,
Zelsier Xander Pants.
Oh, let's
Now
just push the lane.
running away from suppressing fire.
push the lane.
Look at how afraid they are of Saw. It's a support Saw people. They just flee in terror after the suppressing fire. Meanwhile, Fuji, he just desperately wants to hit someone. He wants to look cool going over the
I have
wall
slow on-
and landing
on
on someone with
Zelsier.
Rocket Leap, and he's just going to
Zelsier
sit
is
there.
slowed.
That is a verse of judgment up in Pwned by Ukrainian's grill. The suppressing fire, though. The Atlas does come out. The Rocket Leap misses, but those are mad cannon shells that Brandon doesn't really care about because he's got reflex block. Zekent now.
all right. No, it's fine. We're in the game.
Where's
now.
he going?
Broken myth.
Where's he going? What can he do?
No.
None.
I got that auto.
None.
got that auto.
That is an ace. That is an ace.
Womp womp.
It is.
21-13.
All right, we're gonna get some free money here with the Kraken.
Will they throw?
Yep, the Kraken's free money. We got this.
They're so excited. This is what people say when they give up Kraken. They're like, that's some free
Yeah,
gold
that
for
was-
us.
that was planned.
That's 500
That was
gold
planned.
that we wanted to
All
buy our
planned.
things.
We planned that.
That's true.
Pone, where's the Solar Storm, dude?
Doing it 'cause, yeah, Pawn, you
close?
got it.
Oh no, I shouldn't say that.
You got it.
No, don't do anything because I shouldn't have said that out loud. Okay. You did it anyway. You're just a rude man.
Sad.
I'm coming.
I completely forgot that you didn't actually know they were doing Kraken.
It's
Okay.
okay, it's free
I
gold.
I could actually
we
see
have a-
Ringo attacking.
Yeah, we have a thing. We have Scout Trap there.
Oh, you do have a scout
Yeah,
trap there.
we-
Okay, I felt horrible for a second there. You still mistimed your Solar Storm then,
Okay,
so
it's
you should
such
feel
free
shame.
Oh
money.
yeah, I just did it. For
You should feel shame. Fuji on this incredibly impressive, disgustingly powerful weapon jewel that everyone's going to have to remember and be afraid of when they face
I'm slowing
Fuji in the
this guy.
future. He's just single-handedly just decimating this Kraken. Does not care about a thing.
Uh-oh, accidentally.
Atlas
opened my
pauldrons
email
make
again.
no difference. Sprinting with the bootsies.
I opened my email. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, where did our?
You're doing one-handed push-ups in the middle of the team fight. Zekent, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought you were dead. Pawn.
Nerfing That is how you
You're
nerf.
never gonna kill
That is how you nerf
me.
Fuji. Kill someone at least. Turn around and kill someone.
I'm very good at opening my email.
For the love of
No
Pete.
energy.
Wow, Zekent doing his best to throw this match and up it to 2,000 ice. Wants to
alright.
read his super evil email in the middle of the team fight.
That's sometimes just how you
He's
gotta do
not
things.
advised. Why don't you have it on Do Not Disturb? You chastised me about that and forgot to do it
Because
yourself.
I'm not attached to the stream.
You're just pushing.
Fuji talking to himself like a deranged person. And there comes the Thunderstrike.
Oh man.
At least when you have the headset on, you can pretend to be talking to a teammate. All right.
Hold on, coming.
I got it.
Yeah. Zekent. Oh, now he's 1-5-16. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a support saw.
Yes, saw port. He's got all the assists. Fuji's sitting on a weapon infusion, waiting, biding his time. Saw with that Stormguard banner, never turned it into a Warhorn. Was that just a gold thing?
I want the other stuff first. Got a Crucible, Asphaldron, Shiver Steel.
All right. You can
It's pretty
pretend.
good.
Zekent is super cute, says Dope Angels.
Oh, I thanks.
I just saw him.
Oh, hello.
Zexclair
Wow.
Zanderpants is in the middle of 3 people. That
Not a
is a
Crucible.
verse of judgment. It does get crucibled. Zekent, can you do anything now, sir? At least Matt, he just ran. He's
Aw.
just running. Oh,
How
the
did
throw.
Crosshair not die from that?
The throw.
Uh,
He's got a big
It's
red
too
button.
tanky.
Oh my
Oh, no.
goodness. Oh, don't throw at 21-19. Come on, All-Stars.
It's
Don't
okay.
throw.
We'll make a comeback. Don't
Don't
worry.
throw. Oh, look at the death timers.
Alright, fine.
Those are very long death timers, people.
20 seconds. Ooh.
Oh
I
my
got
gosh.
my Warhorn.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Yeah,
my
Warhorn would be
goodness.
great.
The reveals. Tachizi was here earlier showing off some things like ping muting that are coming in 1.7, and we have Stormlord Arden Tier 2
We
in-game
might be
footage
dead.
coming. All right. This is
Oh,
horrible.
no, they're backing off. We're good.
They are. This is the smart play out of Team X. They are not taking a chance. Do you see any more
I'm
infusions
gonna assume I
coming
hit
to play?
someone.
No, they're nowhere.
probably didn't.
Nowhere near you right now. You sad little sawboard.
So, remember.
All right, now wait, Fuji, talk to the team. I want to hear the coaching.
Well, like we're attacking Adagio and hurting Adagio, but we're not switching targets once like the rest of the team comes, and that's why we're losing.
So like Nivmet style, the Adagio rushes in, tries to get you to fight him, but you got to switch. Who do they need to switch to?
well,
Everyone else.
preferably, like anyone else that's close, but Ringo would be good if we can get to him. There's
Keep
Gloria.
coaching. I want to hear the
They're
coaching.
all in here.
They walk right into a scout trap. I have a low battery warning.
See like that?
That
Oh,
is an
great.
excellent rocket leap in securing the kill with a Thunderstrike. The big red button is not so powerful when it's a red button instead of a blue button.
Bam.
But the mad cannon shells
I don't know
are
where the
just
blade
enough
Right,
work.
He's on the left.
30%, yeah.
We can just do this.
We could.
Can you tank it?
Yeah, I got it.
And they don't know where the third member is, but they are taking Kraken. Might be sitting right on the other side of that try.
Maybe.
Sitting right there with an afterburn up. That's all lies. Okay.
This guy.
Why does Zekent have a gold case? Why wouldn't Zekent have a gold case?
It's the yellow case.
Why wouldn't have a yellow case? Low battery warning.
15.
It's very scary.
Okay, I'm just saying pull down as one of their guys, so it's going to be equal.
What is my battery power? 19.
They have a million infusions,
Okay.
by the way.
Do they? Let's see it.
Yep, they do.
Oh my gosh.
actually
All
wanna mess with
three.
that?
All three double infused.
No, like, we literally don't want to fight this.
Yeah, I don't think we want to fight this.
Do you figuratively
Let's just
want to
like
fight this?
let's camp somewhere
Yeah, we can, like...
and wait for him to get caught. Here, I'll go mess with him a bit.
So you're just going to give them free gold after your speech about Kraken?
Zeken's about to die.
Celeste,
I'm fine.
Celeste has a global ult, in case you were wondering. Okay.
She does have a global, doesn't she?
If
Let's
I use
see.
my suppressing fire, they'll jump on me.
Certainly will, and with good reason.
Let's get out of here.
Fuji, best Celeste NA, or best
Oh,
best Jewel NA.
Bam.
wait, we can like catch.
That didn't do anything.
Yep.
But we should fight because I have infusions. That Kraken was absolutely useless.
This is true.
Free gold
Free
for Team
gold
X.
for Team X.
All the way back to 2320. Look at the gold in this game. 23,700, 22,800.
What are they doing?
All back even now.
They're just probably chilling in base or something. Their infusion should be dropping off pretty soon.
Yeah, we have to wait.
When will the next big fight come? Team X taking a minion miner. That is public knowledge.
They'll probably be here soon.
They're
just
coming.
gonna
They're coming.
rush.
Get out.
Well, let's fight.
I wanna
I
fight.
need 300 more gold so I can get jacket.
Alright.
Will they delay this fight because Pont wants a jacket? Exclair not going to wait. He goes straight in. Will they switch targets like Fuji said? There is the Verse of Judgment. An Afterburn coming out of
I'm
Ezidox.
slowing them.
Zekin! He's fully spun up.
Nice.
There's the roadie run. Oh, Willie Shank! He gets the shank off. The big red button comes off as well. Look at this.
Hey.
Look at this. And look at the size of these death timers.
That's the
54 seconds. They could go back to their own base, do a little dance, and come back and take these turrets.
I got this. I'm gonna
Wow.
GG.
We're going to 2,000 ice on the giveaway, folks. 2,000 ice. All right, GG, the All-Stars. That was a very good game.
Good game.
Fun game right there. Wow.
Come on, Flap, you gotta have more faith in us.
All right, I'm telling you that Jewel is definitely the keyword in that game. I tell you, I'm
Oh,
gonna
man.
add these people. They're all deserving to be added.
What a fun game.
Okay, there's the final builds. Really good game. Yeah, Kitty Squad strikes again. That's right. The Ice Kitty gets bigger.
Kitty Squad.
Who can catch the kitty?
Yeah, bigger, bigger, bigger.
Ice Kitty.
The Ice
All right.
Kitty gets bigger. This is not a thing. What are you laughing at?
Just never
A
heard
kitty.
of that. A kitty.
Alright, I'm
I
not
don't know
gonna.
what a kitty
It
is.
gets-
Wait,
no.
are you low on battery?
Yeah, I'm low
You
on
should go
battery.
switch devices.
Fine.
You want the stream to go down
You're
mid.
such a
thingy?
downer. All right, that's the match. Let's go back to Big Cam.
Alright, we're going to big cam.
All right.
Boop.
Oh, geez, they're faster than me. They're
I'm gonna
typing in
see if
dual-
I can go find a sick iPhone for you.
All right, fine, just leave. Just got up and walked out. Damn.
I'm gone.
You should get on camera more. You look suave. All right.
Thank you.
While we have this interlude and we're waiting for people to type in Joel, just please, for the love of Pete, just type it once. It accomplishes nothing if you do it more than that. And you have to be a follower, so hit that purple follow button. All right, guys, why ever you came here, I don't know. And I hope it's not scary, but I want you to tell me things now in this
do it.
interlude.
Hold on. How do we?
We still have a reveal coming later. It's just a tier 2 Arden in-game reveal. Okay. What?
Oh, okay. So can I preface this with a tiny little speech?
What's a preface?
It's a preface is when you talk. It's a preface. Thank you. A preface. A preface is a
What comes
face.
before the face?
Yeah. Yeah.
Before the face check?
So we talked a little bit about Vainglory World Invitational and the experience that was there. And I think I mentioned this like in the experience post I made.
Oh, don't talk about the thing that I said in the Skype not to talk about, though.
No. And,
Okay.
And you actually did not say anything not to talk about, but I know what you're talking about. And so what we realized, like once you get to Vainglory World Invitational, like the first feeling that I got was like, wow, this is real. This is happening. Like he said, at once there's building and everything, and once the stage is up, you feel like you're in a professional event. Like there's huge cameras that cost God knows how much money, and like it's put up by a company that knows what they're doing.
Did we practice this speech?
And no, this is just all.
This is extemporaneous.
Yeah, and so you really realize that you're now, like this is gonna be something, and your mind shifts. Like it's no longer, hey, I have this guild where we just kind of play games together and have fun. I mean that's great, and if that's what you want to do, that's superb. But you realize that there's now a new path that you can take, and you can become a real like gaming organization if you want to. You can become like competitive, and you can go to these events.
And that's what we want the future of this game to be.
Yeah, it's
fun. We want pro teams. We want live events like OGN is doing a magnificent job in Korea. This is what we hope is the future of the game as a legitimate esport.
Exactly. And but right now, right this moment, we have to build this, right? We all in it as a community. We have to take the steps to make it happen. And like we as gangsters obviously want to make it happen. I know there is other guilds like Lucky 13, Ardent, Nemesis perhaps, like there's multiple guilds that are coming up that want to make it happen. Like Synergy just popped out of nowhere on a Neebs pro tournament, you know, and they seem to have the kind of attitude that it takes to get there. And that's wonderful. You know, we have Europe with Red and Unknown, and the team with start with an F that I don't know how to pronounce because it's German.
Fitzball?
Yeah, Fitzball.
Oh, I love Fitzballing.
The Mike Bells.
They're awesome.
And there's others, and Korea is growing strong too, you know, and so it's wonderful. So the point I'm trying to get to is that this is the direction that I want to take, that Iraqi Zora wants to take, that Sphinx wants to take, like all the gangsters want to take, and it's also the same direction that Fuji wants to take. I know, you know, he's always been like this figure of professionalism in the game, representing like, you know, great gameplay, but also having this long-term vision and trying to build things. Which leads us to the announcement of today that
You can say it.
okay, that Fuji will be joining Gangstars
Come on!
starting
There's too many Gangstars.
Monday.
Too many
Last
Gangstars.
And the reason is because there's a whole lot of work to do, and we feel like it will take some effort to build it. And like Fuji and us were on the same page about basically everything in esports, and so we want to like blaze the ground and build the first real professional team.
Wow.
Cool.
I feel like you need to run the animated promo. I feel like I need a
No.
minute to process this.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to log in so I can invite you to this game.